Oh god, all my workspace is completely fucked. Oh no. Anglais, s'il vous plaît. Oh yeah, Luffy 2 did have a remake. Oh. That's why I said pie in the sky fantasy realm. Welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. So, good thing that, well, first off, I was gonna grind and then this happened.
What about the person who controls the Union? What is Don Whitehorse like?
In a word, big. Big voice, big body, big everything.
I thought this said big booty.
We already know what he looks and sounds like. We saw him, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, he's a really cool person.
Does that
Big.
answer your question, Estelle?
It's clear that Carol has a lot of respect for the Don, but that's about the only thing that's clear.
He's so cool that it can't be expressed in words.
We'll just leave it at that then.
And then Rita comes in with a fucking elbow drop. Hi everybody, welcome back. So, before I start the recap, I'm gonna say right now that I haven't had not the luxury of going out and grinding, because we have a lot of weapon skills to go through, we have a lot of materials to go through, but watch what happens when I try to go outside the town. Wah wah. We have to talk to the Dawn. So last time on Tales of Vesperia, not a whole lot actually happened. We got rerouted to, hang on a second, I can't actually remember that. Well, there's a way to recap without having to rely on the guide. Last time we got, here we go. Last time we got redirected to Care Bakram on some bum advice. We were told that the Blood Alliance was here, when it turns out it was actually the Hunting Blades. But being the ever capricious teenagers we are, we decided to investigate. And lo and behold, there was a big old fucking monster there that went crazy after the Dragon Rider destroyed his prison. But for some odd reason, it stopped its rampage when it saw Estelle and just fucking left, I guess. Afterwards, we got arrested by the cops and learned that Estelle is actually the heir to the throne. But luckily, due to some like negotiating, we were able to be pardoned because people realized who Yuri was as well, and Yuri didn't like that. But while we were at Heliod, the Blastia was about to explode. And much like before, Estelle actually controlled the problem. And after Rita and Estelle were recovering, the Dragon Rider was about to attack again. But I think Yuri deflected the attack, and then the dragon was like, ah, well, fuck this then, and left. But after all that nonsense, God, I forget the guy's name. The Commandant. He has a name, I just can't remember it off the top of my head. He conscripted Yuri to go to Cave Mach to investigate weird plant mutations. But in the meantime, we stopped by, Dongrest in order to talk with the guild's leader, Don Whitehorse, about Barbados. Alexei, that's it. Thank you, Microphone Kirby. And that's where we're at. And when we got here, the barrier failed. Right as Carol said, the barrier's never failed before. And go figure, those red-eyed motherfucker assassins were behind it all. But we defended the town against all the problems, and now we're gonna try to talk to Don Whitehorse. The Don's amazing. To get all the guilds together to take on that many monsters? Wish I was that guy. Dongrest is the best. With all the guilds banded together, monsters are no match for us. So you heard the news? It's just a rumor, but they said the Empire's behind the monster attack. Oh, who's spinning those rumors, I wonder? Is this the Don's? Yes, Guild Union HQ.
Who are you all? We need to talk to the Don about something. Help us out, could you?
It's a matter that concerns the 5 master guilds.
I haven't seen you around here recently. What guild do you belong to?
We don't belong to a guild exactly.
Unfortunately, The Don has left town in pursuit of the monsters.
Well, that sucks.
He went after the monsters?
So, Don Whitehorse, very cool dude, also a very rowdy boy.
Yes. He plans on taking out the monster nests in one fell swoop.
I see. Thanks for the information.
No worries.
If I went and helped them, I could prove myself to the Dawn.
Oh well, shall we go look for that information in town?
What? We're not going to help the Dawn?
So you know where the monster nests are then?
Oh, good point.
Since it seems like you won't be making progress anytime soon, I'm gonna go check out Cave Mock.
How selfish!
I just want to get it out of the way as soon as possible.
I do enjoy Rita's motive here, just like, I don't want to do this either, but it's a fucking job that I have to do.
Then does that mean Estelle's going along with you?
Yes. I told Alexei I was going to go after all. Don't worry. We'll be fine between the two of us.
No, you won't. Did you see what that fucking dog did to us? Or what about the crazy guy with the knives? Or oh hey, what about the weird gorilla lizard?
Sorry, afraid not. If you got hurt or anything, Flynn would hunt me down and kill me.
You're gonna go, Yuri?
Well, we don't really have any good leads around town that we're following anyway.
Then it's decided. Let's go to the forest of Cave Mock.
I should have ended the stream a little bit later. God damn it. Hey, who's this motherfucker?
Going to Cave Mock, are they? What a coincidence.
Who's this piece of shit that fed us bad information twice? Leader of 100 guilds.
How many guilds are there in this city?
I don't know the exact number, but I think there are more than 100.
Whoa, that many? Are all of them in the Union?
Nah, not all of them, but I'd guess around 90% of them are Union members.
Wow, and the Dawn's at the top of them all. That guy's amazing.
That's why he's
He
the
had to kill a
Dawn.
lot of
What are you
people to
so
get
proud
there.
of? The Dawn's the amazing one, not you.
Aw, don't knock down Carol like that. He's just excited. I can't believe I'm sympathizing for Carol. God damn it. Also, I never rested at the inn. Fuck. That would have been real bad if I left. Also, I love the idea of Commandant Wesker. Just maddeningly talking about global saturation in this medieval world. Is there anything in town that I should be aware of? Video game guide. Doesn't look like it. Well. Check out the tavern. Okay. Just the right side of the room? What? Okay, so there's a recipe here. I just don't know the instructions they're giving me. Because they said go to the tavern for some random items, then go to the path north. The tavern I get, I just don't know about the, Whoa. I didn't know this game had a cooking tavern. We might have to do that too. I did not know this game had a cooking minigame. Was Flynn? We know. Oh, why was Flynn here?
Come to think of it, why was Flynn and Dawngrest? The Empire and the Union have never gotten along, so knights don't show up here often.
I doubt they're here to see the sights either. It's gotta be tied up in one of their duties.
Do you think Flynn's alright? Those guild people were being really mean to him.
Flynn's no delicate little flower. He can take some heat.
He's a cop
Don't
after
forget,
all.
Before he was a knight, he had to make it on the streets of the lower quarter.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, Flynn is a bit of an anomaly because I believe only royalty could become knights. I believe Flynn is one of the first people to be a commoner, but also a knight. There we go, tavern. Somewhere around here is a pile of junk with a lot of items. Here we go. I think that was it. Which is weird because they said a lot of items and I don't think that was a lot. Also, hello, Knave. They said something about north in order to get to the recipe. That's the guard, so I don't think the guard is a recipe. That'd be weird. I don't think this is it either. These instructions are bizarre. Check out the tavern on the left. Exit and take the path north. Where is north in this? Yeah, I don't know what this guy's talking about for the recipe. Oh wait, is this the Don's office in a tavern? Oh wow, there is more than one thing here. We could just steal this bar's shit. Daily specials: mandragoso ice cream, amago tea, seafood pasta. Ooh. All of those sound really good, but not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to just steal your shit, guys. Path north? What are they talking about? Also, what is this? That's not the tavern we want to go to. Maybe we could get past the garden. No? Oh, I guess we can. Shit! That was my fault then. Yep, there it is. Good call, Beowulf. Minestrone soup. I don't think I've ever had minestrone. I was actually thinking of the garden near the tavern. Ha ha ha! That's funny. Two mistakes lead us to a conclusive action. Minestrone soup increases magic defense. Actually useful. You looked in the pot. Your face is turning red. Kind of a weird holdover, considering how you as Yuri is a bit of a statement. But yeah, now we could actually continue on with the plot and go to the forest. Am I prepared? I have gels. I am hopefully fine. Here's hoping I'll be fine. Because the last two times I've attempted anything, I've been woefully unprepared and I've hated it. I think we also are good on equipment because Yuri has the best stuff. Estelle has it. Yeah, I got Estelle the S-Stock. But I think that's the only new thing right now. I gave Rapide his Tamahagane 2 Alpha. Is 15 the max you could have? Yes! It is a thing Tales of Games do specifically because they don't want you to item spam to victory. That's why they have the item limit and also the time restraint on using items. Now the main issue is, where is Cave Mock in regard to all this? So I don't think we were actually given a fucking direction. Oh boy!
Pain! They're everywhere. One at a time. One at a time.
Ha! At least we're actually taking care of enemies pretty well. Oh damn it! I forgot to do a critical hit. Well, we got some Filifola leaves for synthesizing, but I don't think we need it for the... Actually, no, I think we do need it for Rita's sidearm, don't we? This will be a good time to figure out where to go. Cave Mock. Go through the forested area until you see a dark green patch of trees. Which direction? Oh, leave town through the left exit. There's a left exit? So A's going the wrong way, and B... It's better than night items in some of the Castlevania games. I think Castlevania's is a memory issue, because remember, there's a lot of stuff done in Castlevania due to memory overflows. Yep, we can finally get Hydronomics for Estelle. Estelle? Rita. This actually increases her stats pretty well and gives her some grind stuff. Oh, and I should go back and say something of note, because I noticed this when I was attempting to grind. I tried to do all the menu micro stuff off stream, but this is actually something funny to think about. So there's stuff like medium-sized bag, Carol's sidearm, Spike Carler, Rapide sidearm, Knuckle Duster, Yuri's sidearm, very important. But if we go to the menu, none of those are in the synthesis market. Yeah. Oh! What are you doing there now? You made me look like an asshole! Never mind then. Wow, apparently I just didn't see it. But I need a strong vine to do so. I don't need to do it immediately, but I want to know what to get in order to do that. So if we just fight those plant dudes, we should be given one. But yeah, I could swear that those weren't there when I was grinding. What the fuck? Oh, now I look like a fool. God damn it. But yeah, fun thing to note, Cave Mock is actually on the other exit. See that patch of black over there? That's where we gotta go.
Sorry if I hurt you.
I'm not sorry, I want those items.
We're done.
Sorbet. So that's one of two. Ooh! Repeat now knows a burst art. I should show that off at some point. No turtle, please! I only want to fight plants! Like this one. Have you ever read The Legend of Man the Magnet? I didn't know I had a manga. I know I had an anime coming out soon. Yeah, there we go.
That was easy.
That should be the other vine. Oh, today's gonna be good if I'm already coughing. So supposedly, plants and animals are fucking mutating here, and it's getting weird. So it's time to be sent on another diversion.
I had no idea trees this big existed.
Man, you should go to Tales of the Abyss. They have some big trees there.
Yeah, but it doesn't exactly
Wait!
look healthy for them to be this overgrown.
No, you've seen a tree this big, Estelle. Halure! What are you talking about?
It's just like you said, Carol. It's like what happened at Heliord when the Blastia went berserk.
Always be saving. Didn't have an opportunity to save, unfortunately. Manga's ridiculous. They use the main character. They have him as an idiotic lunatic who simps Quistis. How? That's like a totally different universe.
Be careful. There's somebody here.
Yeah, it's an asshole.
Hey, what a coincidence.
What the hell are you doing in a place like this?
You know, out for a forest stroll, taking in the nature.
Looking for porn.
Something smells fishy.
What? Where's my welcome?
You didn't think we'd honestly be glad to see you, right?
Ah, you don't mean that. I can come in handy, you know.
I always have fun. In games I always love the old guy that tries to act cool but is actually kind of just like a dork. Raven doesn't really hit it for me,
You're not
honestly.
thinking of coming with us, right?
Of course. It's lonely being out here all by my lonesome. What? No dice?
Not to say that Raven's bad, it's just that he doesn't really like hit that trope right, you know?
You'd better watch your back. If you try anything funny, you're dead.
Oh yeah, right?
You don't really think my story stinks that bad, do ya?
Yeah, the stench is sort of coming off you in waves.
They have figures and sign photos of them in the universe. I really hope they don't base the anime version. I don't think they're gonna do that, if only because they really do seem like they're going genuine with the anime.
Really?
And also, they're apparently using both the main characters, which is odd to me.
I can't take responsibility for what I'll do if you make any sudden moves. Don't forget that.
Raven joined the party? Really, really fishy.
I know there's not much point in bringing it up again, but this guy's really fishy.
Yeah, how long's he planning to stick with us anyway?
Does he even have a good reason for being in Cave Mock?
Told you, forest
Normal,
porn.
man. Spit it out.
Huh? I'm gonna stick with you guys as long as need be. And as for my reasons, I thought I told you. I'm on a mission of self-discovery.
You said you were out for a forest stroll. Take it in the nature.
I like how Carol is just absolutely
I did?
stupefied by all
If I had a
this.
memory that bad, I'd want to find myself too.
There you go.
Really fishy. Really, really, really fishy.
So what if I told you all that Raven, this fishy old man with a trickster title, you've witnessed both destruction and rebirth. Wow, they're just gonna say that, okay? One who has deceived others as well as himself. Fishy old man, one who befriends anyone and everyone. You don't know if he's friend or foe. What if I told you this fishy old man is probably on par for the best healer at some point? I don't know if he has it yet. Also, Raven is very weird. Because he has a lot of skills. Well, actually, no, I should show off his equipment first. Raven is this game's archer, but he also has melee attacks. You also need him for the secret mission. Oh god, yeah, I was reading up on that one. That one's weird. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But yeah, he has a bow sword and a knife. What's change style? Oh, yeah. Learning this is fucking pivotal for playing as Raven. Now he's joined Raven was my priority here. Oh, we don't have that yet. Keep that in mind, Beowulf. What increases agility better? I think the Thief's Cape does, and it fits him well. Well, let's swap out Repeat for a while. And let's, do a battle as him, much to my severe trepidation. Hey, bitch, I gotta show off some stuff.
Oh, there's no challenge at all.
Don't get careless.
So,
Now this is my style. Windblade!
oh, he's also a caster. But yeah, he's an archer. But if you get in close, he has martial arts. But the problem is he only has 2 melee attacks. He has 2 melee attacks with 3 bow
Just
hits.
getting warmed up.
Raven is very bizarre. Also, he gets his title now. Okay. As for the arts, he just got Windblade is a wind spell, and his other ability, just like dancing, is a mystic art. The only problem is his primary arts don't really flow well. I think I need Serpent for now, but Rain is going to be very important later on. I'm not gonna play as him up until the boss fight, because he is important for the boss fight. Oh, god damn it.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
Nice. No, 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 you get over here. You stop that.
We're done.
Oh.
These are the threads that weave our future.
It's like, learn skill, magic. What? Well, I guess I'm fighting this bug.
Oh man. All right, all right.
I don't think Raven gets the skill in question until level 30. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, Raven is very bizarre. He's more melee oriented than magic oriented. Like, for every one magic spell, I think it's like 5 mystic arts.
These are the threads that weave our future.
Finish that one.
I think critical magic was the weapon on Rita. No, it was the weapon, yeah. But I think I have oh, I don't have wow, I don't have Magic Guard Plus. Fucking put that back on, Rita. What is Rise attack? Oh, that's that's a trap skill, I believe. Also, where is Carol? Because I need some healing. Still following us, huh?
Oh, don't mind me. Do whatever you came to do.
What should we do about him?
Do you know any tricks that'll convince us you're worth keeping around?
I mean, we just saw Windblade in Just Like Dancing.
Do I look like some kind of street magician to you? Hey, you. Come here a second.
What? Me?
I had to spam that skill point blank, right, Divine Hero?
Huh? What do you want with Carol?
Ah! Don't just leave me here!
Show him what for, kid.
Why me?
This is a very important
Okay,
demonstration.
This isn't funny anymore.
Should be any minute now.
Ah!
Raven has dynamite arrows.
It exploded from the inside.
What did you do?
You just wait for them to let their guard down, give them a little poke, and then bam!
That skill is very important later on.
Jeez, I bet you're great at parties.
It is actually associated with the secret mission I hate the most.
I suppose that was good enough.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, not gonna lie, ranged dynamite's pretty good.
Hey, you mean I passed? I can stay?
Are you kidding?
I mean, if you got the princess's seal of
It'll be
approval.
much easier to do things to him if we keep him nearby.
What do you mean, things?
Hadn't thought about that.
Okay, just got a little chill up my spine.
Well then, Mr. Raven, after you.
Right.
Does he have a full name? I just realized I don't know if he has a full name. Oh yeah, Beowulf, don't worry. Let that breathe, because I'm gonna be wheezing once we get there. Oh boy, more cutscenes. Carol, what are you doing? Let's hurry up and go. Yeah. Is this where Carol learned something? Carol seems a little different than usual, doesn't he? You think? He seems like his usual spaced out kid self to me. I feel like that's a reference to Bakuli, but I don't know to what. No, something's different about him. Carol I knew would have been peeing his pants or running for his life if something like that happened. Now that you think about it, you're right. Bugs! A swarm of them! Watch out! Rita, where did you get that? I was just giving you a little something to keep away the giant swarm of bugs. Oh, I don't believe it. I was gonna die. Carol, you're really afraid of bugs, aren't you? Me? Not at all. It's okay, Carol, you don't have to pretend. Here, take this. Aspio brand insect spray. The best thing to keep bugs away. Oh, you don't mind? Not at all. Just don't spray near any people. It could sting. So I'm not a person anymore, am I? Ugh. A weird situation to give Carol an art. Bug breath is bizarre. It is a creature type based attack, but I think it's his only one.
Wow, Carol, when you freak out, you really freak out.
Come on, everyone has a few things they're afraid of, don't they?
Not me.
Now, Genius Mage. It's not nice to lie. Even old Raven's got his own fears.
What are you afraid of, old man?
I'm afraid of pretty girls.
What?
Yeah. Rita, it's better to come clean. That way we can help you out.
Like anyone needs your help. I can take care of myself just fine.
Her type always has some of the worst fears.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't think that's ever relevant, actually. Come on, damn it. This ring's fucking worthless.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. Flickering blaze, burn!
Oh god, I just realized I have a team of 3 casters.
I got a little worked
This
up.
might be a little problematic. Also, I am out of sorbet ingredients. One of the Giganto monsters is here. Well, we're not dealing with them right now. Oh. That's one of the big critters, isn't it? This is no regular monster. Yeah, might be time to go.
I'm okay.
And Yuri just fucking ditches them. I want that item though. God damn it. Well, actually, like, we have a healer for this scenario explicitly. I don't know if we have the chutzpah to deal with him. Do you guys think a holy bottle would work on that?
Don't get sloppy.
Oh my god.
Wonderful.
This is my victory pose.
Thanks, Raven. It's a very good victory pose. Try to be careful. These botanical abnormalities are being caused by the air here. There's a good chance that there are pockets of excess air all over the place. I like Raven just for that line. You can tell he's trying to be cool, but not succeeding. Yeah, too much air can have negative effects on people and blast you. Taking in a lot of air causes your metabolism to speed up and make you more tired than usual. Wow, you know more than I thought. Eh? It's just common sense. I expect people to know about air's. I'd expect people to know about air's effect on the human body, but I didn't think it was common knowledge that Blastia can become super saturated with air if you use it improperly. Nah, anyone who deals with Bodhi Blastia should know all about it. Actually, I never heard about it until Rita mentioned it. You gotta quit slacking and hit the books, kid. I look at more than Carol. Raven is fun. Like I said, he is actually a pretty decent dude. He just doesn't hit that type of, like, goofy, roguish character that I like. He just barely misses the bar. Wow, you still haven't learned item thrower? What the fuck? Orange jail. Oh, you suck.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
Nice head smash.
Oh, what the fuck is that? That wasn't on the preview. Why are you using bug breath on birds? Nice.
You want revenge? Bring it.
Does it tell me what I do with fail strikes? No. It just gives me extra grade.
Hey, I learned something.
There we go. So now we can swap out Yuri to one of two options. We could give him the Saguri for Strength 2, we could give him the S-Stock for Rise Attack, or we could give him the Battle Sword for Void Attack. I actually don't know where I want to take Yuri for this. It might be best to use the, it might be best to do the Saguri for now just because Strength 2 is pretty good. Rita still hasn't learned that. Rhea hasn't learned that. Raven is still learning this stuff. It takes a long time to learn change style. Is this progress or is this stuff? I think this is stuff.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Raven does come with Serpent.
Okay, let's go.
Why is Estelle running away?
These are the threads that we
There we go.
Thank you.
You're a wonderful crowd. I gotta look at Estelle's behavior because it's bugging me. Estelle, help allies, moderate, use 25, assist, keep formation. That might be what's doing fucking up. Keep formation feels like a trap. Get a little bit of healing done. What was all the way over here outside of a literal plant bat?
Man. All right, let's go.
Sorry, Rita.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Get rewards if you talk to Rich after each one. Okay. I think this might actually be progress. I don't want to go this way. I want to look around for stuff, because there's always stuff in these parts.
I feel like an easy win.
Don't get careless.
Yeah, especially when these guys could just poke us to death.
It'll be 100 years before you get...
I do seem to remember that this game does Mystic Art learning different. Yes, it is a weapon skill. Actually, I think that might be progress. So what's the other way? Why does it seem to dig in deep? I swear to God, if it was just an inch more. Where is this? Wait. This is just the... Oh my fucking God. Am I a dumbass? I might be a dumbass. Because I went this way. Wow! That's really dumb! I'm a little upset at that. Can you burn those with the plants? No, I tried. Seems to be like a weird geyser going on over there.
We'll destroy them in no time.
You want revenge? Bring it!
Not having access to sword pay suck.
Piece of cake! Don't get cocky.
We gotta ambush it. Thanks, Carol. Little off there, Carol. Come on, Carol. You can do it, buddy. There you go, pal. Life healer? What is life healer? Life healer. Recover HP after a battle. Oh. Shit, that's actually a really good skill. Wish I had a bit more XP. I have 2 on Yuri. What can I do with 2? Oh, I feel like I need item thrower though. Ugh. Taunt with LS. I have 2 taunts. What fresh hell does Tales of Vesperia have for you? We have an old man now. Oh, interesting. I don't have sword up yet. Let's get magic. Let's get rid of magic defense and put sword up. Oh wait, that's already on the weapon. That's why it was gone. But yeah, we were officially told by the government to go here and do some work. And for some odd reason, an old man is following us.
You want revenge? Bring it!
Oh, I gotta cure that poison, don't I? I don't think Carol's doing good up on MP right now. So let's feed him a gummy bear. And continue to exploit him for healing. I think once we get magic on Carol, his Nice Age smash gets a lot better.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Azure Edge! Such grace! Alright, who's next?
Man, fuck off. Oh, I wanted to get the fatal strike. Damn it.
I feel power.
Oh, I feel so powerful.
Oh. I believe her art is a flurry of thrusts. It's called Extreme Stars. Ooh, you're a biggin. You got really pissed at that ring.
Don't get sloppy. Flickering blaze
Try and keep up. You want revenge? Bring it!
Is it still throws if she's using a mace? Yes, actually.
Hey, I learned something.
That's the logical outcome.
Ooh. How do you use a burst art on Rita? Weak bottle. I don't want a weak bottle though, I want a strong bottle. Her burst art are tried to her second mystic art. Oh man. That sounds awful. The only mystic art we care about for the second one is Rita's. Which is funny because you can't even get Yuri's until a gate playthrough 2. Everybody else though, you're perfectly fine.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Oh yeah, huh? Could still do that, I guess. But Yuri's actual second mystic art. Ooh, rabbit's foot. Oh, I forget what luck does in this game. I think it's related to critical hits. No, this is a no-go too. This isn't the right path then. Where are we supposed to go? Is this a path? No. Where do I go? Because apparently this isn't it. Yeah, remember Divine Hero, let the game breathe. Though, admittedly, I'm a little perplexed here and may need a poke in the right direction. Because this is bizarrely unfamiliar to me. Because we go down this route and it's blocked off. And I don't know where we're supposed to go otherwise, because this is just a path to get this. But then if we go over, wait. No. Positive, I can't burn down plants. Well, let's see what the guide says. Force a cave mock. Come to a fork. Rabbit's foot. Poison bottle. To find a dead end. Back to the fourth. Go south to another lower. There's another south at the fork? I like having game FAQs on my phones because in a weird way it's kind of like having Google Maps for a video game. Supposedly there's a fork here where we could go south. But I'm not seeing that unless this is it. Oh, this is in fact it. Okay. How bizarre. Later, buddy. We are actually over-leveled for this.
Hey, did any of you just hear a voice?
I wonder where you're taking me, matey.
What the fuck?
I've heard that voice before.
Patty?
What? Is she a friend of yours?
Patty, you have a gun! Shoot the bug in the face!
We've got to help her.
Yeah, just leave it to me.
I mean, sure, Raven, but Patty has a gun.
He hit it.
By the way, Raven shoots his bow really weird.
Nice catch.
Yeah, good job, Yuri.
Yeah? So you're still looking for Ifried's treasure?
Ifried?
Aye.
Yeah, right. Treasure in a place like this? Who gave you that load of crap?
Yeah, there must have been. Well, there's that Lucky Rabbit's foot.
Baking Guild. World Cellar tells me all sorts of things. After all, those lads travel all around the world.
Is that why you went to Rigaud's mansion too? But there wasn't anything there, right?
There was a whip.
No, but a story that's 100% believable is all the more fishy.
I suppose that's true.
Except that you're 100% fishy.
So there's something true about Raven.
No need to be mean now.
Anyway, I've got to get back to my treasure hunting.
Bye.
If you keep wandering around all alone, you'll get attacked by monsters again.
That monster didn't attack me. We were playing together.
Bullshit? Bullshit.
I don't think the monster saw it that way.
Patty, behind you.
Please shoot it. Yeah! Wow! She just killed that thing in cold blood! Holy crap!
I guess that means she'll be fine on her own.
Oh, so she didn't give a fuck about that bug. She could have done that any times. She just iced that guy. Didn't even like shoot once and check. She was just like blam, 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 blam.
Will you come with me?
I
Okay,
appreciate
gun.
the offer, but treasure hunting will have to wait until another day.
That's an awful shame. But nonetheless, I must go. Farewell!
She's gone.
Still a little hesitant about being on Team Patty, but that's a pretty good showing. Estelle, she just fucking iced a bug.
She said she'll be fine. So yeah, why not?
Did you not see the brutal execution?
I hope you're right. Still, it's not like worrying's gonna change anything. Come on, let's get going.
Lead on, old man.
Man, I wish we could get out of here already.
Don't get so flustered, boy. We'll get out of here nice and easy, you'll see.
Not everyone leads a carefree life of unicorns and rainbows like you know.
Life is a lot like this forest. Winding paths, intertwining. This forest is really relaxing.
Raven,
Come on,
please don't
let's
be
leave our
poetic.
philosopher behind and get a move on.
Listen to what I've got to say.
So you mean we're lost in the forest of life?
Oh, so you get what I'm saying?
Before we find our way out of the forest of life, we need to find our way out of this one.
I'll leave.
That was pretty good,
I
Estelle.
have found direction in this life more times than... Hey, wait! I'm not done yet!
I love how no one gives Raven the time of day. Not even the fucking princess who's polite to everyone.
No challenge at all.
Don't get cocky.
Knock him around and cut him down.
Purity.
Dragon Sword!
Priest of innocent water.
Dragon Sword!
Them thy undefiled purity. That's no good.
So don't pick any more fights.
I still can't get over just how cold Patty iced that bug. Just like, where the hell did that come from? Yeah, I got a feeling that a fight's about to come up real soon. Wow, I was joking.
Destroy them in no time.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I beat you next
Ow!
week.
Where'd my HP go?
But
Oh, limit bottle's pretty good. We can just spam the shit out of limit breaks. That being said, I want to be a little bit more conservative with my supplies, so let's... Remember, Patty's very strong if you get used to her. Interesting. Is she like Max? Is Patty gonna have Elemental Master? I don't know what I'm gonna expect out of this girl. She just fucking blew away a mantis cold-heartedly. Mind bottle. She's a stance character. What? Hello? Oh, I wasted my resources. Radical. You can really tell that that was all the game had left, because like there was just one path and 2 monsters. But if we're gonna be doing this, I think I have to be Raven for this fight. I got Serpent on left, right?
This is the same phenomenon we saw at Heliord.
Was it?
The air is weaker than it was there, but there's no mistaking it.
Ah,
That monster
fuck.
looks just like the ones that attacked Dawngrest.
Here it comes.
I have not gotten character swapping yet. That's why I had to switch specifically to Raven.
What's up with this forest? I can't believe there's a place like
Okay, so 2400 is the target.
this in the forest.
How does
Is there
this
any way to
work?
quiet the monsters?
How does this work?
Before they get us.
Okay.
So it's a little tough. Let's just get it over with.
I hope we only have to kill this one.
Stay sharp.
We'll lose our lives if we aren't careful.
I should change my arts a little bit. Let's go with Rain here, and we'll put Wind Blast there. Did I connect that? I couldn't tell.
Damn, that hurt. You're pretty tough.
Okay, we're getting there. There we go. Got it. A lot easier than I thought it would be. Now let's show off.
Have some fun.
Ah, hell.
Ow, that was mean. Shall I heal you?
Also, look at all these buffs that Estelle's been giving us. This is great. Ah, fuck.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Oh, shit, Rita's down. Get up. How are you not dead yet? Holy crap.
Come to me.
Oh, hey, yours down too.
I was so surprised.
You can't relax yet.
The air is still out of control.
Next secret mission is real easy. Well, this one wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty easy once you got control of Raven. Next one, though. Oh yeah, the next one is the next one is actually by design. And only the dog leveled up.
The trees, the monsters. It's gotta be the air that's causing this.
There's more of them!
There's like 5 of them.
Ah, so this is the end, huh? Farewell, all my dear fans the world over.
Shut the fuck
Make
up.
sure your gravestone reads, "Here lies the world's biggest sap."
You're supposed to say stuff like, "We can make it through this together."
I like the fact that Yuri is just not about any of this JRPG bullshit. Oh, hi! Here's our special boy! Wow, you just kind of killed him, didn't you?
Who is he?
You know who he is. Also, God, he's like taller than everyone here.
Wait! What is that sword? Let me see. How did you do that back there? You, like, sliced through the air, but that's impossible.
What good would that knowledge do you?
Well, I mean, with something like that, we might be able to stop the Blastia from going berserk. We saw that happen to a Blastia. The air was out of control. We couldn't do anything.
This was only a distortion. It is a natural occurrence.
Distortion is the exact opposite of a natural occurrence?
Distortion?
Thank you so much for helping us.
Do not go near the air crane.
Huh?
What do you mean, air crennet? This place?
Air crane are the springs from which all air in the world comes.
Oh, so maybe we shouldn't touch that.
Springs of air.
Who are you? This isn't the kind of place you just go for a walk. We would have been dead without your help, though. Thanks.
Also, it's nice that Yuri actually recognizes, like, help when it's given and thanks them.
That power. Could it be the Rizomata formula?
It's wild that Yuri is just relatively socially well-adjusted.
I can't tell anything from checking things out here. I have to see some others.
Hey, didn't that guy earlier say these were all over the world?
Yeah, he did.
We won't know anything solid until we find them and study them.
So, I guess we're finished looking into things here?
Yeah, let's get back to Dongress to meet with the Dawn.
Boy, I sure hope we don't have to walk out! Ugh. I miss Wing Bottle so much. Also, notice how no one called out Raven for that for knowing who Duke was. Just kind of let that drop. And we already got that. Oh yeah, can't go through here, that's why. Well, I don't want to fight any of these motherfuckers right now. That'd be really annoying. Also, man, I'm kind of shocked that no one but Rapide leveled up. Man, I'm like really flabbergasted that they just don't give you an exit out of here. Feels very like, nah, Eternia
Anomalous air conditions result in Blastia going out of control, which in turn leads to monsters turning vicious.
I like the idea of an air conditioner in this world, but not like what we have for an air conditioner.
If this is related to the distortion he was talking about, then it might not be only this forest that's affected.
You sure mumble to yourself a lot, don't you?
What? Another monster attack?
Patty's here. Oh, it's a monster stampede.
Carol, keep your head down.
I don't remember the scene.
It's them.
Dawn!
Oh, it's the guys.
You all do something?
Do something? What do you mean?
Those savage monsters turned docile as pups and ran off. What did you do?
That is a different voice than what we saw in his intro.
Yuri, it must be because we stopped the flow of the air.
The monsters turned tame because we stopped the runaway air!
Runaway air?
Hey, old man, do you know something?
Well, my old friend Bellius used to say something about it.
So it's true that Dawn and Bellius are friends.
Who's
Who is
Bellius?
Bellius?
Thank you, Rita.
The Duce, who rules the Colosseum of Nordopolica.
Nordopolica is going to be real important for our playthrough.
Nordopolica.
And what's with that runaway air?
It was really amazing. More and more really strong monsters kept on coming, but we...
Boy, those are the sorts of things you keep to yourself.
What?
You don't do deeds like that so other people will notice. You do them so that you can protect your town and your friends.
I can't believe Don Whitehorse is just Whitebeard from fucking One Piece. Son of a bitch.
Excuse me, could I see him for a moment?
What?
Oh. You can use healing arts. Thank you.
Ain't that Raven over there?
Where was One Piece at during 2008? Now I'm curious, because this can't be a coincidence.
Our man ain't giving you trouble, is he?
What do you mean, trouble? The reason the monsters got tame was our doing. Mine especially.
I mean, you're not wrong, Raven.
Huh? Raven's a member of Altosk?
Somehow that seems to be the case.
Ouch, Gramps. Cut that out.
Shut up, you!
Don Whitehorse.
What is it?
I know we've only just met, but I have something I need to talk to you about.
I've also never introduced myself.
Quite the strapping young lad, aren't you? What's your name?
I'm Yuri. Yuri Lowell.
Yuri, eh? So you must be the leader here.
This is like, what, the second game in the row where we played a protagonist named Yuri? I want to say third, but I can't think of the third. Thriller Bark and Spot... Okay, so it was the horror movie arc. That's for the anime. What about the book? Or for the manga?
Excuse me, Gramps. Anybody home?
There ain't been too many lively youngsters around here lately. So I've grown bored. I'll listen to you. But in exchange, you gotta indulge me for a bit.
You gotta do me a favor, kid.
Jeez, what a time for that old geezer's bad habit.
Leaky Eyed Luca's causing me some trouble. I need you to dispose of him.
What are you talking about?
Whenever he finds someone who shows a little backbone, he just has to test them.
Test? Test what?
Their strength, of course.
Exactly. Now, come and indulge an old man in his innocent hobby.
There's something innocent about this. What?
No. You can count me out.
Hey, he just took off.
All right. An opportunity to face the head of a guild isn't the kind of thing that comes along every day.
Yuri, we gotta pick that sheath up later.
That's the spirit. Show me what you got.
Is this an actual fight? What? I don't remember this at all.
Retire and drink tea in peace.
Sorry, but that's really not my style.
Oh my god, he really is just Don Whitehorse, or fucking, Whitebeard. Ow!
I'm just getting started.
Well, that's enough. After all, if we keep this up, this is gonna turn into a real battle.
Didn't expect to win in for... You can win this. Not when I was doing 2 damage.
That was the most fun I've had in a long time. All right, I'll hear you out now.
I don't remember this at all, but I actually like that this is here because in the original, Don just listens to you.
Don, sorry to interrupt.
Here it actually proves that he interests Yuri.
All right, you dogs.
Or Yuri interests
Time
him.
to head out. Sorry about this, but something's come up. We gotta return to Dongrest. If you come by the Union, you'll have my ear first chance I get. Hope that's okay.
If I have your word, that's fine by me.
Oh, right.
You're not nervous at all to talk to me. You all would make a good addition to our guild.
Thriller Bark, Archipelago, Impel Down.
I was giving him everything I got in that fight, though.
Oh, they don't elaborate on Whitebeard's abilities by that point, do they?
A guild, huh?
We're gonna make one, right?
Sorry, punch my mic.
We'll see.
So, what do you think? Y'all finally get a taste of how awesome I am?
I got punched in the fucking jaw by a mafia weeaboo. Don't give me that guff, Raven.
I sure didn't notice you being too awesome out there.
Always so quick to criticize.
All right, I'd like to go back to Dongrest to meet with the Dawn and keep looking for Barbos.
Rita, once Yuri's done with his business, we should go back to report.
Sorry, I'm not here right now.
What was that?
Only really see Whitebeard fight at the end of Impel Down. Okay, so it wouldn't be at this point.
Once Yuri's
So that's
done,
a very
we should go back to
interesting
report to
coincidence.
Alexei.
Is something the matter?
I think what happened is that Whitebeard was introduced in One Piece, and that gave, well, that'd be too much of a link. It's just a really funny coincidence.
No, it's nothing. Come on.
Like a
let's go
really
back.
funny coincidence. Two, like a video game and a manga, both with a crotchety old man, with a, not crotchety at all, a jacked old man with fucking superpowers leading a mafia. It's like hilariously coincidental.
Just who was that strange person with the sword anyway?
Do you think he came to Cave Mock all by himself?
Which strange man with the sword? Because there was also White
Judging by
Horse.
the way he was standing, he's pretty confident in his own abilities. He seemed calm or even like meditative. Well, whatever. He was a strange guy.
Yeah, I have no idea what was up with him at all.
Ugh. Yeah, Whitebeard is fucked. But don't spoil it for people who want to watch One Piece. I've been spoiled because a buddy of mine is a big fan of One Piece and just said everything to me. Which, granted, I don't mind because I wasn't going to go through thousands of episodes, but you know, as I always say here, let the media breathe on its own. Am I busted? Oh, I'm dead. In, please. Yeah, I think I stopped at about the same place, Bakuli. I stopped at, I think I stopped at Water 7, actually. Because I believe Skypiea just ended when I stopped. Alright, let's see what the guys has to say about Dangrist. Nothing on the docket, really. The Dawn!
Don Whitehorse. I can see how a man like that could rise to the top of the Union. It's pretty impressive.
I'm
He
just
fucking
relieved
ripped my
he's the
heart
sort of
open and
person who's willing to
electrocuted it.
listen. I didn't think he'd give us a chance, considering that he's never met us before.
That's what makes the Dawn so great. I told you, right? Man, he's so cool.
Do you run his fan club or something?
So we got supplies. I should be able to get some upgrades. We could get Knuckle Duster. We could get Spike Collar. Still can't get Kite Shield, but I think that's because I don't have Tortoise Shell. Maybe I should have been fighting those turtles. I don't know. We could get Gladius 1 for Estelle. Should probably be a good idea given that we're flush with money right now. Oh, we have access to Battle Sword, but we don't have hooves. Okay. Wow, we actually have a lot of access to items here. We got Ogre Axe +1. What's BA Force? Oh, I see. We also get the Caroline. Oh, we still can't get the Caroline Hammer +1. What? We can get a lot of stuff. Man, there's a lot to get. Holy shit. Well, let's get the Bastard Horn for Carol. Oh, I got a Gladius 1 for Estelle already. Oh, we don't have a hoof for the EP. What's the lucky end? Ooh, nice. Let's get the Ogre Axe for Yuri. Now, a lot of stuff requires hooves, and I don't know where to get hooves. We are not... Yeah, let's get this for Rita. We're gonna need to make a variable edge later. But right now we could give him, why can't we get this? Oh, tortoise shells. Yeah, we'll do that for Raven as well, since he's already mastered his main bow. But yeah, I think that's everything that we could send. Oh, wait. Moon Selector. We do not have a third insect horn. Damn it. Oh, boy! Here we go! So, a lot of people back in the day really liked this game because there was a fedora in it. Ooh. That looks kind of cool, though. Let's do some equipping? I don't think I need to do equipping, actually, because we're kind of good where we're at. We just got some stuff. But apparently more people can wear the fedora. Oh my gosh, she looks adorable. I kind of want to keep her with this. This looks great. Yeah, Yuri gets like Yuri gets the mall samurai look to him. So no. How does Rita look with it? Oh my god, it's not even what? Oh, this is good. I really like this a lot, actually. Holy shit. Oh, if it was like a traditional witch hat, that'd be perfect, though. Yeah, like Estelle and Rita rock that hat. Holy shit. I can't wait for cutscenes to load in. Also, I'm gonna take a bit of a minute to pour myself a drink, because I'm getting clogged up a little bit and I need to drown it out. Back in a second. To get hooves, you need to kill the bird-like enemies near the desert area outside town. That's gonna be good for later when I start grinding. Also, I was thinking about it when I was in the fridge. I'm pretty sure back in the original game, only Yuri had access to the fedoras. So Estelle and Rita getting it is pretty great. Oh god, it appears in the overworld! Yeah! This is excellent. No, this is perfect. This right here, this is perfect. Like, depending on the angle, she looks like she's just out on a summer stroll or just a total badass. This walk is really awkward, though. Alright, I believe right now we could talk to Dadan with our fedoras.
So you've come back, have you?
Yuri.
What? You two know each other?
Yes. We're old friends.
You don't say.
Ah. It looks like Raven is Don's right-hand man, or left hand.
And I see you know Yuri as well.
We crossed paths during the assault on the city. Now then, what business did you have?
We came to ask you about a man named Barbos of the Blood Alliance. It looks like he's the one behind the recent string of stolen Blastia cores.
Yeah, in the next following scenes, you could tell that they really wanted you to have the fedora for this scene.
I see. So Barbos is tied up in your problem as well.
You have a problem with him too?
We have come to ask that the Union relinquish all ties with the Blood Alliance.
I don't think relinquish is the term you want to use. Because it sounds like you're giving up the Blood Alliance like in a physical capacity rather than ditching them.
Other guilds have begun to follow Barbos's example, abusing Blastia in other areas and disrupting the order of society. If we can count on your assistance, I feel that together we should move to put an end to the Blood Alliance.
Barbos? He's been testing the limits of my patience lately. Looks like it's time to remind that brute how a proper guild behaves.
So if we're gonna have a mafioso fight a pirate...
A clash between the guilds and the Empire was avoided the other day, largely due to your intervention. However, if Barbos is left unattended, the relations between our two states may yet again be torn apart.
And that's not going to be fun for anybody.
The time for stopping Barbos is now.
I do like how supposedly Don Whitehorse is like the head of this whole organization, but he doesn't really have all that much like pomp and circumstances. He just has like a bench of a chair, and that's it.
Since we'll be cooperating,
oh my god,
I assume we'll be on equal standing with the Empire in this.
This still looks so fucking cute with the hat on. What?
Yes, sir.
If that's the case, a united front with the Empire might not be such a bad idea.
Then...
Yeah. We'll deal with this together. Hey, send a message to Bellius. Tell Bellius that Nordopolica's gonna help us.
Man, this is serious.
I have brought a letter from His Highness, Yoder.
Oh, I remember this being really crazy, actually.
A secret note from the Imperial candidate, huh? Read it aloud.
If Don Whitehorse is taken out of the picture, we are willing to overlook the Union's responsibility in the Barbos affair.
Oh?
What?
Don't make me laugh.
What? What is this?
Looks like you and the young master see things a bit differently.
Or maybe someone in Congress is a bit of a shitter.
There must be some mistake. Master Yoder would never say such a thing.
Show our guest here to his own private suite.
Don Whitehorse, please listen to me. This is some sort of trap.
Flynn! Why would you...
Hang on. If we screw up, it'll only make things worse for Flynn.
All-out war with the Empire. We'll take everything we've got and march on the Imperial capital. Try and make a fool out of me. I'll tear these little messengers limb from limb.
By the way, yes, Don Whitehorse is a mafia boss.
This is bad.
I love how Rapide just doesn't give a single fuck about the plot.
And it looks like he's forgotten all about talking with us.
I don't think that Don's in much of a talking mood right now.
I have to return to the Empire and find out what's really going on.
I said hang on. We should sit still for now and see what happens.
I suppose you're right.
Raven left the party. No. Repeat. There we go. Wait. I doubt it. Wait, what? Hang on a second. How does that work? Oh my god. That's hilarious. I can't believe we made Repeat look like a fucking grandpa.
I fucking knew it.
Oh, hey Torpo, you're just in time. Cause we got some fedora. We got a fedora, which originally was just for Yuri, but what if we put it on Rita? Oh, right, I gotta do a thing real quick. Hang on.
Okay, but what about Carol?
No, sadly, Carol doesn't get this fedora.
Because Carol's a weak-ass bitch.
But yeah, Rita gets the fedora, and she actually looks pretty good in it. But also, what if Estelle had a fedora?
Why though?
I don't know, because originally it was for Yuri, but they look really good on the girls, honestly.
Because they're big. You're too big to be a fedora.
Yep. Yuri also get it, and it's exactly what you'd expect.
It's like a borderline cowboy hat.
Yeah, kinda. The conspiracy and Flynn's trouble.
I cannot believe that Yoder would give a letter like that to Flynn. There must be some mistake.
We've met His Highness too, and he certainly didn't seem like that kind of person.
But you heard the letter. It said to take Don Whitehorse out of the picture.
So maybe it was sent by someone who wants to throw a wrench into what Yoder and Flynn are doing.
Snub him out.
That's nothing more than a hunch right now.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
The only
kind
thing we
of what
know
the
for
letter
sure right
was.
now is that Flynn is in trouble.
Also, if anyone calls me out for being here, I'm gonna destroy them.
Who would do that? Besides, when you're a co-commentator, like, it's very, like, hands-off lackadaisical. You have, like, no obligations.
I also don't need to talk as much.
Exactly.
And it's a lot easier for me to mute for when I need to cough.
If anybody says there's some bullshit with Torpo here, I'll take you out myself!
No, I'll do it. I have mod powers.
Do.
Huh, that's strange.
What's the matter, Yuri?
It looks like I dropped my wallet somewhere.
That's a weird excuse.
At a time like this?
Convenient.
Maybe it fell out of my pocket at the Don's place. I'm gonna go look. You wait here.
Guys, don't mind me. I'm gonna just casually do a breaking and entering.
Okay. Don't take too long.
Be clearly, me being here despite
Alrighty.
canceling my
Now
own
to
stream.
go see how Flynn's holding up.
I do like...
Parted with everyone.
I do like how detached the party is. Like, they're more than willing
It's
to
very
give...
fluid.
They're more than willing to give, like, people alone time, and it's really, like, nice. Ah. I was right. My brain, it remembers stuff.
It's nice, yeah. They understand personal space.
Yuri.
How did you
Thought I
know?
was being quiet, but I guess you heard me.
I recognize the footsteps anywhere.
So,
No, I could smell you a mile away.
laugh at me in this sorry state?
Yeah, I wanted to see
Smell like
what kind of
shit, Yuri.
expression being locked up put on your face.
It doesn't hurt to be forced to view things from behind bars every now and then.
What the hell you think you were doing, coming here with a letter like that?
That was the Red Eyes doing. They attacked after you left.
Ooh, that echo got weird.
You don't screw up like that.
He's recording in the
Was it
bathroom.
one of your people?
Even if it was, the responsibility is mine.
I see. If the Red Eyes are involved,
He's
then
also
Rago's
recording in the
gotta be
bathroom.
behind it all.
But how do you know?
At the harbor, we saw Rago giving orders to one of their assassins.
I hadn't heard about that.
Do you know what they're trying to do?
Most likely they want to force a clash between the guilds and the knights.
The weird thing about this game is that the plot at this point is very political, but it's not grandstanding like with Tales of the Abyss, where they're trying to prevent all-out war. It's basically just a governor is being an asshole, but that presents some really big problems.
That'd be bad. You think another one of those false letters went to the Knights?
Yes, to put them in a fighting mood.
If you know that much, then get out there and get the real letters back.
I do like that
I
Flynn
was
looks
wondering
much
how
more
long it'd
anime
take you to get rid
protagonist
of
than
that
Yuri.
damn lock.
That's why I like Vesperia. They do a lot of trope subverting, and it's very nice.
You've got to stay here.
Like, he
What?
reeks of
Be your
JRPG
scapegoat?
protagonist.
Ah, yes, but here's where Flynn shows a darker element to
You're
him.
just itching to get rid of me, aren't you?
Yuri, if I don't make it back, you'll have to die in my place.
Yeah.
No. Fuck off.
But apparently, yes.
Taking your friend's place in a jail cell? You lost your mind, son?
This coming from an old man who gets rid of his own guards on purpose.
Still recording in the bathroom.
I had a special favor to ask that rookie knight.
You mean Flynn?
The rats that plan these sort of stunts usually like to enjoy their handiwork from somewhere nearby.
If you knew the letter was fake, why'd you fire everyone up like that?
If I didn't make a good show of things, whoever's behind all this wouldn't bother to come watch.
He's right.
Yeah, the Don is very smart. How do you think he got to this position?
Besides, we've got a lot of hotheads around here who'd never let me hear the end of it if I didn't raise hell. So that's
No
where it
point in
stands.
watching if there's no show.
Of course, if our friend the knight doesn't show up again, your life is mine.
I know. Tell me one thing, though. What made you want to start a guild in the first place?
I realized I couldn't protect the things that were important to me playing by the Empire's rules.
Man, it's almost like Don Whitehorse is like a weird reflection of Yuri.
I do appreciate that this is
when you're on the other side, though.
very much non-idiot plot.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
The
like,
plot
it doesn't rely on everyone being an idiot or an asshole.
No, in fact, everyone is really smart in this game.
Even in the lower quarter where I'm from, we still had the barrier to protect us.
Sure. But were you happy with just putting up with all the things you didn't like?
Whereas, like, the opposite is another game I like, which is Final Fantasy VIII, where it's
Everyone's an
predicated on
idiot.
everyone being an idiot.
I mean, that works in its own right, but not in like a good way, but in like a, oh man, I love this garbage kind of way.
Yeah, no, it's great. FF8, literally, the entire plot works because everyone is fucking up. Everyone. There's not a single person who is not fucking up.
So if the rules the Empire sets don't suit you, you got two choices.
Yeah, Laguna is the best idiot.
You can do like your friend is, and put everything you've got to change in the system. Or you can turn your back on the Empire and live by the rules you set for yourself.
That's pretty clear cut.
Yep. I think you're gonna have to take responsibility for letting my prisoner go.
You want me to do something besides rotting in this cell?
The sap who's been putting together this little show's gotta be somewhere in this city.
Ah, do we get to see him now?
Oh, I've been planning on asking your armor-wearing friend to hunt him down for me. But...
So what? You want me to find them?
Your job is to pay this debt back to me. How you go about it is up to you. That young lady you brought with you is running all over the place helping with the injured folks. You're not the type to be the only one sitting around twiddling its thumbs, right?
Estelle. Huh. That sounds like her.
Look, think of it this way, B. Cooley. The entire reason Act 2 onwards happens in Final Fantasy VIII is because the trained sniper had a panic attack.
Yup. I remember liking Irving a lot, and then I came back to it and I'm like, oh man, you're a fucking dweeb, aren't you?
No, I love how he just doesn't tell everyone else in the party that they knew each other as kids.
Oh, right! Yeah! Ugh. I've been wanting to stream that game, but my god. It'd be rough.
It is a fascinating dumpster fire. I mean, to be fair, FF8 has Man with a Machine Gun, which is one of the single best Final Fantasy songs. So
yeah.
Is he really planning on going to
love
war
Man
just
with
to
a Machine
lure those
Gun.
rats out of hiding?
We'll teach those Imperial bastards to look down on us.
Yeah, he just chooses not to say anything, Jake. It's great. Also, Atlas, it's not ghosts on the moon. It's all monsters come from the moon and fall down upon the earth in one giant drop.
I'm also pretty sure Don Whitehorse's voice changed here.
Yuri!
I missed it.
Have you finished healing the injured yet?
I think it's the same voice as Duke.
How did you know that?
Jake,
The
I
Don
will
told
say
me.
this.
This is from him, his way of saying thanks.
Triple
Yuri,
Triad is...
Things have gotten really bad.
I will do all of Triple Triad.
Triple Triad is
Yeah,
good
I
and
noticed.
straightforward, unlike Tetramaster.
No, that's not what I
Yeah.
Which is bad.
What else?
mean. I saw them.
You saw who?
The Blood Alliance. Barbos wasn't with them,
The
but
Blood Alliance.
Rita and Repeat are shadowing them right now.
I don't think that's a good shadow team. Cause one
And
of
Repeat is good, but Rita's not.
yeah, Rita's got a very explosive personality.
Just what the Don wanted.
Let's catch up with Rita.
Yeah.
Look, I will say this. One of my favorite things that you can do in Final Fantasy VIII, conceptually, not that it has any real meaning in the plot or anything, is going up to, fuck, what's his name, Zane? The blondie. I forgot his name.
I don't remember either. Fucking gone. Zell.
Zell, that is it. Zell. Going up to Zell's mom, as Zell stands there watching in abject horror as you repeatedly destroy her in Triple Triad so you can get the card she had made after her son.
Yup. What are the Don and Flynn thinking?
He just
Where
can't
were
do
you
anything
talking
about
with
it.
the Dawn, Yuri? You were gone for a long time.
We had a nice little chat through some thick iron bars.
Yuri, did you get Flynn out of prison by trading places with him?
How did you
something
know
like
that,
Flynn
Estelle?
would have been released even if I hadn't gotten involved.
What do you mean?
The Dawn planned all along
She's
to capture
naive, not an
Flynn and
idiot.
use him to find out who's behind this whole
And that's
mess.
why this plot is so
both
good.
The Dawn and Flynn know that there's someone else manipulating things?
Yeah. Why do I keep
It's
letting
true,
myself
Jake,
get
it's
caught up in
great.
this stuff? Now the Dawn's making me do his dirty work. What a pain.
Dan is voiced by Wendy Lee. I know that name. Fuck.
Oh, she's one of the voice actors.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Torpo, you missed the best part. The new character in this game proved that she has some stuff going for her, because by getting when she got ambushed by like a big, like huge fucking mantis, and instead of panicking, she just shot it in the face 6 times without changing expression, smiling with every bullet.
Also, Wendy Lee is Faye Valentine.
Ah, okay. This is such a good hat. This is a good hat for this.
Yes.
It's so big. It's such a big hat.
Look, if you're not putting a big hat on a mage, I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
You're correct, though I think Estelle's is a much more reasonable size.
Yeah.
What should we do?
Let me give you a tip.
Nara, I'm sorry to say that we did not do the dub because I could not stand the dub.
It's you again.
Hey, is it okay you being here?
No, it ain't okay.
Hey,
But the
is
Don
it
asked me
okay?
to make sure you youngsters don't screw things up.
Oh yeah, Raven joined our team.
Why don't you guys come with me to a tavern and hear what I got to say?
We
It
don't
sounds
have
like
the
a
time
fucking dweeb.
Raven is kind of a dweeb. I was talking about it a while ago, about how I really have this like fascination for schlubs that try to be cool, but ultimately they're kind of dorks, like with like Konami
Yeah, 'cause you can
Date.
relate.
Yeah, with Konami Date and Laguna Loire. Raven misses that mark just barely.
Oh, come on. You sound like you think I'm gonna trick you.
Like, Raven tries a little too hard, you know?
Well, you have tricked us before.
I can handle getting tricked a couple times, but there are limits to my patience, old man.
It's true,
What's
though.
with
We
the
know
grim
that the
face?
larger your hat
I
is
get
as a
it.
wizard, the
All
more
right.
powerful you are.
Also, the team is very smart in that the moment Raven joined... Wow, okay. Raven joined. No one trusts him.
Come now, kids. Show me those pearly whites. All right,
I
this
mean,
way.
he doesn't look trustworthy, let's be real. He doesn't look or sound... He sounds like a dweeb. He does. He fucking sounds like a dweeb.
And the team's like, is this fucking old man?
It's fine, though. I understand what it's like to relate to anime characters.
Where do I go from here? Because he said tavern, but I'm pretty sure we have to go to the tavern. They don't speculate what you're supposed to do next.
Go to the tavern?
I guess so. Oh. Oh, I guess we go to the other tavern. I thought you were trying to be coy, Raven. I am so tired of being
Look at that
blue-balled.
fucking goober.
Which one?
The one with the blue bandana.
We're coming through.
Yep, that dude's just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
What is this place?
Just a place that Don has for drinking with important guests and having secret conversations.
There's nothing secret about this place. It's open door.
Are you telling us just to stay here
Her
and
hat
drink?
doesn't fit right.
If your friend comes back with the real letter, things could be settled peacefully.
Sorry, but I can't let Flynn hog all the glory.
We need to find the criminal behind all of this trouble. If that happens to be Barbos.
Easy now. Haste makes waste.
What was that noise?
You know,
What's
a little
this?
whoosh.
Was that the fucking jet noise from Twin Snakes?
There are
Nah.
sewer tunnels that sprawl in a labyrinth beneath this town. Long ago,
You
when
say
the town was
sewer
occupied
tunnels?
by the Empire, the
Yeah,
guilds
Raven's
used
got
these
a
tunnels
kind of
to
a
fight back.
smarmy voice to him.
Wait,
Fucky
don't tell me this
accent.
place is connected to those sewer tunnels.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what they call a smuggler's route, Carol. Come
And our
on.
plan is to use them to sneak right up behind those guys.
How far in the story? We had just beaten the bugs in the forest, and Flynn got sold up the river.
What did
Quickly
you say?
sneak
Act
in
one?
and catch them, huh? It's a bit of a
Sorry?
detour, but it's the best
What would you
chance we
say? Act
got.
one?
Yeah. Actually, we are nearing the tail end of Act 1.
That's the idea. Aren't you glad you trusted me?
I won't know that until it's all
Divine
over.
Hero agrees, apparently.
It is. Because this game's Act 2 is also relatively long, but a lot actually happens in Act 2.
So, you still don't trust me, huh?
Naturally, you'll be coming with us too, right, old man?
Aw, crap! And I was totally planning on skipping town.
I'm saying we want to share the glory with you, old man. Come on, let's go.
He's such a fucking sleazebag, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah. Raven is very good. He's also tied with Carol for being the best healer. He just doesn't have the ability yet.
I think we were having a discussion earlier during anime night about having a soft spot for dirtbag good guys.
Yeah.
I'd rather not get lost in here and never see the light of day again.
Yo, Genius Mage Girl, can you use some fire magic and light up this place?
Let's set your hair on fire.
Are you trying to use me as your personal lamp? You've got some nerve, old man.
Rita, isn't there something you can do?
This is a JRPG. We don't have utility spells like light.
Nope. Fire magic is only used for combat.
Wow, you're like the most unflexible mage
For
ever.
us to have continuous
I mean, you're a suck-ass
illumination,
mage is what you
air
are.
would need to be constantly
If you
supplied.
had, like
Lux Blastia.
Huh.
If you had like
Really?
even the slightest modicum of creativity, you could use it for more than combat.
Yeah.
You weren't
Fire is a
counting on that,
tool.
were you, old man?
Fire is like a knife.
Is this a Blastia?
Yeah, it can harm things, but it
It's
is a tool
seriously
first and
damaged,
foremost.
but I think we can use it.
Is that just a microphone?
Don't worry about it.
Whoa! Isn't that thing gonna explode? Are we okay?
Of
Carol, are
course
you an
it's
idiot?
not gonna explode. This is a type of Lux Blastia.
This is
It
new.
uses that device to charge air and light up.
I knew you could do it, Rita.
I don't remember this at
But
all.
it's on its last legs, so I don't think it'll last too long.
Let's get moving while we've still got light.
Yeah, her hat is just like stretched out just a little too much.
What's up, Pupper? You need something?
It's dark, so you'll get lost.
Whoa, the volume just went away.
Thanks for worrying about me, lass, but I'll be fine.
It's so dank in
Audio
here.
balancing is my passion.
Don't have to stay too long.
It may be dank. At least the bustle is gone.
It singes the nose hairs.
Oh no, Estelle loves sewer life.
I'll never be able to keep up with your
No, I think
sensitivities.
Estelle is just incredibly good-natured.
Do you know where Raven went?
Hey!
I threw him in the water.
Where'd you...
Is Rapide's portrait slightly taller than the
There
others?
goes the quiet you were talking about.
I think it's shifted because I see it as like shorter than Estelle's.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the bottom, and then, yeah.
Help an old man out.
It is slightly off alignment.
I appreciate that Raven spins the old man angle really hard.
So I didn't know we were going to be doing a dungeon. Because I thought we'd just go. I'm going to resupply.
You're in a dungeon.
The guide doesn't have this.
The guide is dated.
No, because it keeps track of all the other stuff. That's why I'm perplexed.
Is it the definitive edition?
Yes. It is
Also,
also
link me your guide.
not immediately because it's on my phone. Actually, I should be able to. Now that I think about it. Let's see. Nope,
Okay, I'm
can't
looking at
link
them
you.
now. You don't even need to link me it.
Oh,
It's GameFAQs, right?
Crap. Yes, it is the HTML guide.
HTML guide is a 360 guide.
That can't be right. Because they were talking about Patty during the dialogue. Can I afford the higher level stuff? No.
It looks like it is an updated version of an old guide.
Oh, that might do it.
This guide was originally partially written by Soul Edge Koji.
Yup.
But he just stopped due to college. We had planned to be co-authors, but he decided to give it all to me, meaning that you're mine, suckers.
Yeah, the guide is very lame.
Also, I originally wrote this during high school. Does it show? Yes.
Oh my
yes, it
god,
does.
I didn't read that.
Yeah, so this is an old guide that had been updated to HTML. So yeah, it's probably, they probably just missed some spots.
It would also explain the mispositioned, what's it called? Items in some areas.
Yeah, no, it is a gently updated guide, basically.
They won't attack us, will they?
We
better not.
Nothing to worry about.
The light.
We need to charge up some air before it goes out.
Also, I like Rita better with the half-frame glasses.
What the? Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Wow, this is entirely new, isn't it?
I also feel like the grandma glasses work great on Estelle.
Look, man, I just got some hats. I'm gonna be using these hats.
That's valid. They're not mafia hats. They're supposed to be fedoras, but they stretch them out real weird.
Yeah, I beat you into
They're
next
not even
week.
really fedoras. They're just called white hat.
That was scary. I never expected monsters to wait for us to drop our guard before an attack.
There's no way any monster's that smart.
Perhaps they're weak against light or something?
There are monsters like that?
There are indeed. Creatures that live in dark places such as caverns and the ocean floor sometimes have an aversion for light and work hard to avoid it.
Oh, right. So that's why they didn't attack when it was bright. Oh, there's another one of those machines.
That's wild. Go ahead.
There is one farther down that is, I think, the guide you want.
How interesting.
Interesting.
So we just need to be careful to recharge the lamp before it runs out of juice.
I'll DM it to you directly. I think, yeah, Divine Hero also linked it. But I'll DM it to you directly, just so it's easier.
Alright, I'll have to review that later. Hopefully we could just, like, scam our way through the sewer system.
So I want to clarify, the reason why it's funky is because it lists Vesperia guides first, and then Definitive Edition guides.
That's weird. The thing is, like, the guide I've been using so far has been useful, at least. It hasn't been, like, a slobber knocker of a problem, like with the Abyss one.
Yeah, it just might be something to switch over to in the future is all.
Just gonna get into 0 fights. Because I'm hinging on the fact that we're gonna see one of my favorite characters soon.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, if you want to see, like, a guide for this dungeon, then yeah, it's in your DMs.
Well, we didn't need a guide, luckily. Battle guard!
That's what you think!
Oh, son of a bitch!
Got him.
Oh, bye.
Okay, whatever. I thought that was a forced fight.
Hey, same. God, this is like...
Man, these are some fucking ominous sewers.
How is there something this big underneath Dongrist?
I'm more impressed by how intricate it is.
What is this?
There's something carved
It says
here.
D's nuts.
Words?
No, it says we named the city Dongrist as a joke, but they took it seriously.
Long ago, our ancestors abandoned their nations for forgetting
Says
their duty
call
to protect their people,
555
and thus became the true defenders of freedom.
for a good time.
Also, yeah, more eat the rich energies here.
That is how the guilds first began. But now, the iron shackles of oppression threaten to strangle us once again.
What?
It is because we have forgotten the oath of our ancestors and spent our time fighting one another for our own self-interests. Therefore, we must once again return to the basic principles behind the guilds and join our strengths together as one.
I like how this plot happens in Magic the Gathering as well, but it's like it's like infinitely more dumber because there are 10 guilds. They all have access to magic and half of them can dimension hop, and it just gets fucking ridiculous.
We offer
It's
our
also because
swords
it's
for
Magic the
freedom,
Gathering.
our shields for friendship, and our lives for the common good.
Also, is Carol having a formative experience here?
Here we renew our
I'm just saying,
ancient
I feel
oath.
applying a story to a card game is a bit
Hey,
goofy.
isn't that the Union Oath?
What is that?
It's like a slogan that the Don came up with when he formed the Union.
We can't depend on the Empire, so we have to protect each other. In order to do that, we need to join forces and put our lives on the line for one another.
What's the Oath doing in a place like this?
The Union is based on the guilds that resisted when this town was occupied by the Empire. Before that, guilds just did whatever they wanted, and only joined together when there was a problem. Once things were resolved, they'd split up again. But with the Empire's occupation, they changed that.
So the guy who led those guild forces was Don Whitehorse?
Yep. These sewer tunnels must have really come in handy back then.
Ah, so it wasn't running, it was active rebellion.
So that's when they made the Oath here?
Seems that way. I'd heard there was an actual written oath, but I had no idea it'd be etched in a wall like this.
Remember your roots,
There's
Don
something
Whitehorse.
beautiful about
The
how
sewer.
oath is written on a wall.
In the sewer.
It says, "I freed" right here.
What?
God damn it!
Oh yeah, that infamous king of the pirates.
The way Don
this.
tells it, he was supposedly a sworn
No,
ally.
I'm used to this because Ifreed is like always in these games. But like,
I'm just saying, fuck that the definitive edition found a way to wedge him in.
But he was such a shrewd and cunning individual that even the Don had difficulty dealing with him.
The Don's a pretty impressive guy to be able to call someone like that.
and the
a
best
sworn
part, I don't
ally.
think there's a single game in the series where you actually interface with Ifreed. He's like a cryptid.
Our lives for the common good, huh?
I'm glad I got to see something so fascinating. But we take care of Barbos now. Let's go.
Man, I kind of wish Patty was here. She'd like that.
Union Oath, Union Oath.
I want to get some scenic. What the fuck?
Union Oath.
Why is it so quiet?
I reduced it because the other audio was so loud.
If you feel that way, maybe the guilds are right for you, Yuri.
Huh? Yeah, I wasn't cut out to be a
Oh, I don't want the mystique to. Why is Rapide so loud?
The guilds, huh?
I think Rapide's voice actor was different too. Oh no. Don't you fucking dare, game.
Boss fight, boss fight, boss fight, boss fight.
Give me my air back.
Oh, the lantern's actually on a timer.
Yes.
Gross.
Yeah.
Congrats on the booby plate.
Breast does not equal boob, you boob.
Fuck you.
But was I call it a U plate?
Damn.
God, that was so lame.
I mean, if I want to name it after you, I'd call it the bitch plate then.
Fuck. No! Why would that even be an option? No, I don't want to replace you with air. I want to stick my thumb up my ass. Thanks.
I don't know, maybe there's a reason to let it run out.
It's to fight and probably get the 100% Monster Man in you. Oh my god. That was good.
Oh man, I'm not used
Got
to
it.
this team.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think you were there when we explained it, but Raven is weird.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Raven is a quartercaster ranger, but his bow folds into a sword as well.
Ah, he's got Simon's bow blade.
I actually like that victory line.
So is he now a regular member?
Yes.
Or is he temporary? Okay, good. I like him. I like him. Not because he's good, but because he's a scumbag.
It's the kind of character you'd run well. I'm actually kind of surprised you liked him, because to me he was inoffensive, but enjoyable.
I'll see how he goes. He might not have a lasting impact, but for now, I like him.
Nah, he has character growth. That's part of that's the main reason why I enjoyed him, because he has very good character growth.
Look, man, there's a reason why I like Adachi in the Social Link.
Yeah, it's true. But luckily, Raven isn't as much of an asshole as to tell an 8-year-old to cheat on their homework.
He's so good. She's 6.
Right. I can't judge age. I thought Patty was 5, but apparently she's 14?
I love Adachi.
Ooh, waterproof
He's
claw.
also apparently a huge scumbag in the fighting games, and it's great.
He is. He's got a really good moveset. Ooh.
I also just think he makes a really good foil for the main character.
Ah, piss. Oh, wow. It's just...
That's a lot of bad boys.
Yup. Help!
Yeah, I beat you.
Getting a lot of use out of Demon Blade here.
But can you really?
Demon Blade or Demon Fang?
Demon Fang, thank you.
I learned something.
Ooh, I
Look,
think
I look at the tags.
that makes us done with this weapon. So now the question is, do we want to learn Void Attack or Rise
What does
Attack?
Void Attack do?
It is prevent staggering when receiving. Oh, that's actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I have a bad problem with that in this game. It's getting annoying.
Okay, so it's not. It's a Void Attack. It voids attacks.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah, here we go.
I get that they got a character limit, but that one is rough.
Do I have any? I do.
They could have done something like Stagger Resist, but no. Void Attack.
Yeah, Raven's a very weird character combat-wise, because as an archer, he gets 3 attacks in his combo. As a meleeman, he only gets 2.
What kind of niche does he fill?
He's an all-rounder. Like I said, he's a he's a quarter caster, archer, melee guy. He has every role, weirdly enough.
Okay, I was meaning more like DPS support or some mix.
I want to say DPS, but he's not really like fast in that regard. He's a utility fighter.
That's good in its own way, honestly.
Oh, god damn it! I know this fucking save point. A raven of all trades, let's say.
Where are we?
A tavern in the
we're just
eastern part
here.
of town used by Barbos as a hideout. Basically, it's the place you guys were trying to sneak into.
So, in the original game, we just hopped a dumpster and got in.
Then Barbos is somewhere around here?
Looks like there's a second
Look,
floor.
we need to learn
Let's
about
see what's up
ice
there.
I guess so. I do like the oath thing, though. That was really good world building. I want to raid this place. Who's got some bullshit here?
Just the Don learned it from some asshole who's a real scumbag, but I guess they were friends.
Ah, I'm afraid I remember that rat bastard. I don't think you've seen Barbos. Oh. Well, this is awkward. There he is.
Barbos, what is the meaning of this?
Look at this square of a man.
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
The Tower and the Blastia, of course. I
Oh,
have yet to
hey.
receive any reports about them.
I know this voice actor.
Which one?
Barbos.
Why should I have to report to you about something like that?
I recognize it too, but I don't know where.
What?
It's Dojima.
Building that lousy tower fortress of yours without
Really?
speaking a word of it to your own employer? You even went so far as to use Leviathan's claw for help.
Yeah,
I'm not your
he's
lapdog,
going
Rigo. I just gathered the cores together, like
going a
you
bit
requested.
deeper, but yeah.
It's thanks to my efforts that you were able to make
think
that
he is.
weather-controlling Blastia.
And just what made you think it was okay to carry out the extra cores?
Our mutual non-interference was a condition of our agreement, was it not?
What?
I like Rigo, because he's like the most corrupt motherfucker, but also it's Jafar.
And did I ever interfere with what you were doing?
Barbos, how dare you?
You
You
will leave
bastard.
now, magistrate.
Remember this, Barbos. Black-hearted filth like you always get what they deserve in the end.
Oh, I'm aware. I was pretty soon die at the young age of 30.
You want to talk, Rigo?
You guys!
It's the World Series of Villains, and you had to take the best seat in the house?
Yep, he's
What
Barbos.
fool would dare
And
to heckle
LeBlanc.
my exquisite performance?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Oh, if it
Yeah, I
isn't
knew I
the
recognized it.
little
He's just going
runts
like
I
a
met on
bit-
the ship.
deeper and a bit more gargly.
Barbos, how can you see Yuri? You're using your bad eye.
You're the one who's been causing all of the recent chaos.
And what of it? You fools will never manage to capture me.
Oh yeah? What's your
This
reasoning
man does not
there?
look nimble.
This man does not look 63.
A villain is someone who never considers losing a possibility. That's why he thinks the way he does.
If so, then that makes you quite a villain, Yuri.
Yep, I'm nefarious.
So we're rebelling, huh? You're a real troublemaker, you know that?
You've got a big mouth, brat. You
Did that even
dare
have
to
a sheath?
oppose me?
I don't
Thought
know,
told you
actually.
before that next time you wouldn't get
I don't
off
think
so
that
easy.
did.
All the better for us to tear things up.
Take them down.
I don't think this was a scene in the original.
Her scarf disappeared.
The fools
It's actually her belt. Her belt is her weapon because it is a sash that is controlled by air pressure.
Okay,
Now
but I
that
like the idea of a
meddlesome Don and the
character
Knights
just
will
using their belt
destroy
as a
each
weapon,
other.
but just immediately after whipping it off, their pants fall down.
Also, she uses her belt to carve magic into the air.
Basically, it's what like Yuri does with his sheath, but with their pants instead.
He did this to destroy the Union and to eliminate the Dawn.
If the Knights are destroyed, who will protect the Empire? Rago, why would you... Oh,
Ragu.
Of course. He's gonna weaken the Imperial Knights so that the Council can step in and control the Empire.
This is a really good framing with the hat.
And he's
I
going
like
to use
it.
the Blood Alliance to seize
Can't see
Altos
her
and rule
face.
over the Union.
oh my.
The Knights and the Union going down together. It's just as Flynn said.
So what if you know now? No matter what you do, you won't be able to stop the battle.
I like this as a motive for war because it's not just, oh, I hate the Malkuth Empire, we're gonna kill them because of a prophecy. It is a actual scheme by two assholes on each side.
Huh, we'll see.
And
then a
your
third party
existence
thinking they're
comes
hot
to an
shit.
end here.
I forget, does Flynn actually do what I think he does?
It's too late.
Yeah, he does! Flynn fucking rides in on a white horse.
Stop!
I remember this.
Sheath your blades!
He
Sheath
just
them!
oozes anime protagonist.
That's why I like him as a foil to Yuri.
I am
Because
Flynn
Yuri's a
Schiefer of
scumbag.
the Imperial Knights. I have come bearing a letter from Master Yoder. The letter you received from the Empire was false. It was the work of a rebel. Draw back your armies at
Like,
once.
Flynn is Tales of Destiny 3, Yuri is Tales of Vesperia.
I thought you weren't coming back.
And leave Yuri behind to take the fall for me? I wouldn't dream of it.
I do appreciate that, like,
Rago,
Flynn
you
is,
fool.
at heart,
You didn't keep up
a
your
good
end of the
friend.
bargain.
Yeah,
Don't hurt
Even if him and Yuri are
at odds.
a little bit at odds. He still cares.
Whoa!
Yuri!
What the
They're
fuck is
aiming at
that?
Flynn!
It's an air bazooka! Ah!
Goodness, what?
Ah,
Okay.
nice shot, Carol!
Nice shot, Carol.
You brats.
Oh, shit!
Me?
Oh, God!
Get out of here. Head for the
Oh, it
exit.
does have a sheath.
It does have a sheath, okay.
Yuri, no, it's too dangerous!
It should take time
Really
for the
sold
air to
that
recharge.
line.
I'll try and stop him before then.
Now!
You're too late.
No! It charged up too quickly!
What? Oh, shit!
What?
What the hell?
The Dragon Rider! Apparently they hate bazookas!
What in the
Apparently
world
they
is
hate a lot of
that?
things.
Oh, so you're back for more, Dragon Freak?
I appreciate
Rita,
Rita
knock
just
it
has
off.
this
Our enemy's over there.
grudge against the Dragon
My
Rider.
enemy is this Dragon Freak.
Leave it alone for now.
I'm gonna make you
Whoa!
wish you hadn't done
I
that.
forgot about his sword!
His fucking chain sword. Oh my
That
god.
is also a tornado!
What?
Oh, so the boss is heading for the hills, huh?
Oh, get back here, you freak!
I forgot
just
how
let
much
you get
Barbos rules!
Barbo sucks so hard and it's great.
If you're going after him, let me come with you. We're a little short on wings around here.
Are you crazy? This jerk's our enemy.
This jerk's your
No
enemy.
matter what happens, I've got to catch that guy. Come on.
Oh?
Yes. Thanks.
Wait, what about us?
This guy's overloaded enough as it is.
But what should we...
You guys hold down the fort here.
What?
Stay out of trouble.
Damn it, Yuri!
Also, don't you find it kind of weird that the Dragon Rider hasn't talked?
And let Flynn know I'm stepping out for a while.
That's fine.
Parted with everyone. Yeah, this is the last dungeon of Act 1. Holy shit. It's a fucking AMV cutscene. Holy shit. FMV.
CG. FMV is more traditionally like live actors. I hate what this device reminds me of.
What?
The clock tower in Clock Tower 3 that doesn't appear until the end of the game.
Ha!
Where you meet your grandfather who really, really wants to fuck his granddaughter.
Oh.
And it looks a lot like it, actually.
By the way, Barbos did all this.
Solo dungeon, solo dungeon.
The Tower of Gears, Gasfrost. I forget if we get to talk to the Dragon Rider or not, or was it just a quiet
So
ride?
that cyclone was his doing.
Dragging these nuts.
Here comes trouble.
You've destroyed the Blastia!
Yeah, they kind of do that. Oh, that's another sheath gone.
Part of me's always been tempted to just stream Clock Tower 3.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Oh, they're dead. Forever.
Nope.
Bastards!
Man, they just have these bazookas everywhere. Whee! Y'all are terrible shots.
You're next, punk.
Come on, we're just getting started.
Yuri, you might be taking on more than you could chew.
My men won't have any trouble taking care of a brat like you. Now rip him to pieces!
We don't see the villain of this arc for a while, but when he appears, he goes for it. Oh my god!
Here.
Hey! Fuck off!
Like that. This, like that.
Oh my god, I didn't even get the burst art!
My brain only works in references.
Ah! Help!
It's great, they do piss off for damage, but damn if they don't stagger the shit out of you.
I thought it was supposed to have like some stagger immunity. Wrong skill, but I'll take it.
Work.
Oh my god. This is bullshit. Wait.
Like this? Here, like this?
You'd think if they gave us 6 characters, they'd give us different models to fight so we wouldn't get this.
Or, like this? What the? Just murder the shit out of that dude.
Front flip on his ass.
Is that all you got?
His feet are so tiny.
Looks like I'm gonna have to teach you your place.
Oh!
Huh. That's a handy sword you've got.
Think you lost because of this sword, huh?
I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. Talk it up while you got the chance. We've got a nice, painful death all set up for you.
I didn't realize how short Barbos was. Holy crap.
He's quite the manlet.
He's a square of a human being.
A tiny square.
I think we do get to see something here. Not my
Now
favorite
shut up for a
character,
while.
but a character.
What's the deal?
Please, I've got to get out of here.
My wife needs her. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Ointment.
It's always something with you, isn't it, old man?
How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
Wanted you to suplex the old man away. Oh!
Wait, did Yuri get captured?
Yes.
Hey!
Remember, Barbo's bazookaed his sword away.
Oh, I missed that.
Also...
Dragon Rider, please show me your face.
Punch him!
That's enough.
What?
Damn it!
I can't wait
Guess
for
what?
Dragon Rider to become a cast member.
And she's Christian?
Yep. This is the first time we actually hear about the Critians.
Are you alright? Sorry.
Well, after all, you did help Baul back there.
By the way, the Dragon Rider fucking rules.
Baul?
She's pretty cool.
Yes, my friend.
Oh, you mean that monster?
Also, she's gonna lose all that armor in a hot minute.
To be fair, it's kind of goofy looking.
Her alternate outfit's not as good.
What are you going around destroying Blastia for?
Oh, I see. I guess now that you've seen her face, she decides to get rid of all of it.
Yup.
I'm afraid it's not as impressive as you might think.
Well, the gig is up, so she feels like she could just, like, shields down, I guess?
I'm destroying them because I want to.
You're right. I'm not all that impressed.
Well, the fact that her identity is, like, given at all.
So that's why you mashed up Barbos's Blastia, too?
No, not the Tidians. The Critia are actually just elves. It's just that the Dragon Rider here is very well built.
Yes, but I didn't finish the job.
And can you just let this one go?
There wouldn't be any fun in destroying something like that.
Huh.
What are you up to, Yuri?
Hey, why don't we work together a little longer?
It's true, I wasn't able to finish off the Blastia on the roof.
Okay then.
So what do we do?
There is one way I was thinking we could get out of here.
Well, if you think
Why
it
does
might
she have a
work,
garter?
what's the harm in trying it
A
out?
garter belt, excuse me.
I don't know.
I always
is
say
the garter
those
belt
who can
for?
should.
Okay, just go along with me on this.
I'll just follow your lead.
So what do you think about female Yuri?
Don't worry.
Wait, don't take that out of context.
It's nerve-wracking working with a pretty lady, though.
Well, you see.
Ah!
Oh,
I think they're gonna get along great.
What if I told you that it is heavily implied that she is the female love interest?
You know what? They suit each other.
Pipe down!
Cut it out!
You cut it out.
I said that's enough.
Now they're both recording in the toilet.
Somebody get me away from this psycho!
According to who? What?
So I'm gonna have to teach you a
Oh,
lesson, huh?
I see. I didn't catch what you said initially. Time to die.
Rip and piss. Why does she have a garter belt?
I don't know, man. Couldn't tell you.
Ta-da! You're free.
Thanks for your help.
I think I still owe you one more.
Huh?
Yep.
Got him!
Guess I overdid it back there.
There. That makes us even.
I'm Yuri. Yuri Lowell.
Judith.
Judy is really
Jeez, easy to
good.
say.
Fine by me. All right. On to the next objective.
Next? Well, we could check out the Blastia on the roof. All we have to do is go up.
Won't your friends be waiting for you?
I don't mind taking care of the Blastia first.
Up we go then.
And how exactly do we go up?
This is heavy.
Yeah, just go wander off. Reminds me of a certain princess.
A princess?
Dude, Judy is fucking on point all the time. Not a single character flaw whatsoever.
Never mind.
What is her
There's got to be a
hair,
way up
though?
around here somewhere.
So
Let's see
here's
what
the
we
thing
can
about the
find.
Critia. Her hair is a bob with a bun in the back a la Bayonetta, but not as ridiculous. Those twin tails, though, are not twin tails. They're a type of antenna.
They're bug people.
They're elves, so yes.
They're bug people.
Hey, why were you wearing that stuffy-looking suit of armor?
Oh, you didn't like it? It's pretty sturdy and protects my body quite nicely. See? Look at this beautiful skin, free of bruises and blemishes.
What if I were to tell you they heavily imply that she's the female love interest?
Look at his eyes.
He's got a good poker face. So you're okay? You don't mind leaving your armor behind?
It's sturdy, but it's heavy. Walking around with that on tires me out.
Hey, no complaints
Basically, the
here.
only reason you could get away with the heavy armor was the dragon.
Yup. Oh, I
God,
can't show.
You are such scum.
Look, they get along real well. I wanted to show off Judy, but I can't apparently.
Look, she's not an official party member yet.
Oh yeah, Lude. If this wasn't a PG game, those two would just be like up into each other's grill instantly.
Fucking all the time.
What's the matter?
My spear is gone.
Just sucking face
Things
immediately
might
is
be
what you're
difficult
saying.
without a weapon.
What the hell is up with your arm, Yuri?
Don't worry about it.
What the? Is the sorcerer's ring broken? Did the air here do this?
Hey, you're more fashion conscious than I thought.
Damn, you got a ring and everything.
This isn't fashion.
She's one to
You
talk
go like
about
this,
fashion.
and
By the way, the sorcerer's ring is upgraded.
it's powered up.
I'll bet you could move other levers with that too.
Why can't we just move levers? Hey, thanks for the follow, Javi.
You think it's okay?
They're very heavy
I'm
levers.
afraid
She
it might
mentioned it
blow
earlier.
up or something.
If it happens, it happens. For now, let's pull that lever over there.
Let me see
If something
Judith's
this tiny
numbers.
exploded, I guess it wouldn't be too dangerous.
Sorcerer's ring level 2. Strong bonds.
Was that fancy
Oh,
ring
it
a
just
present from
straight up
someone?
says it.
I guess you could call it a present.
Well, looks like you're quite the ladies' man.
No,
I don't know about
I'm just a
that.
big
The only
sucker.
two ladies that are on the team are
It's
already
amazing
romantically
enough that it
interested in
holds
each
power,
other.
But it even reacts to air and becomes stronger. You must have a very strong bond with the girl who gave that to you.
That's one bond I wouldn't mind breaking.
Who gave us the sorcerer's ring? Oh yeah, it was Rita. So yeah, this game does a lot with the quote-unquote traditional pairings and kind of flips it on its head. In that Estella's the female lead,
Okay,
but
this
she
is
is
my
not the
weapon.
romantic interest.
Can't find yours?
Someone might have just took it.
Maybe. Why don't you just pick one here?
Right.
Was that something special for you?
Yes, it was. Well, this should do for a while.
I can't wait
I'll
for
take
her
this.
endgame weapon to be that weapon.
Are you fine with that?
It is.
I don't think I will
Yeah,
find
I
my
thought
weapon
so.
here. I'll look for it as I
It
go
is a
on.
weapon capable of cleaving Blastia in twain.
I'll try looking for it too.
Thank you.
It's some good shit, is what you're saying.
Judith got a spear. We are now officially party members. Let's take a look at Judy. Just nothing left to the imagination.
Any other titles?
A Blastia Hunter, a girl who travels the world to destroy Blastia. You're the only one that knows her secret. Beautiful Lancer, you'll fight to the death to defend your cause. You always follow through with your goals. She
Don't
gets.
call her Lancer, she'll die if you do.
So,
Time
about.
to never remove those glasses.
She has a better outfit that actually works incredibly well with, I believe she gets a hat. Wait, hang on a second.
Yeah, she's a flasher. Now you know.
So, about Judy's techniques. She is a dragoon in a RPG sense, but she is actually Dante from Devil May Cry. If you know how to link her combos, you could stay in the air for 200 hit combos.
Nice.
I don't know how to play Judy at all, and neither does the AI.
Time to change characters.
Yeah, her entire combo string is aerial.
It's fine. The AI being bad at aerial combos will persist.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about how they do not know how to get off the ground and fucking arise.
Oh, right. They give us a courtesy shop here, that way we're not hard up since we're not going back to Dongrest anytime soon.
Dong rest. You cannot rest your dong.
Nope, no dong resting
here.
here.
There's no dong rest with Judith around.
She only commands the dongs. Oh my god, I can't believe Beowulf clipped it.
You're pretty strong. Can you use an overlimit by any chance?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, then try this.
Huh? What's this?
The Limit Duo.
What?
Your battle spirit can allow you to use even more powerful overlimits.
Oh, yeah?
I got what's going on here.
Spirit is the real thing, that is.
So what else can you tell me about these strong overlimits?
You can produce more power when attacking alone.
Is that so? I still don't quite get it.
Really? Maybe you'll pick it up as you use them in battle.
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's get moving then.
Limit Duo enhances overlimit. So now we have level 2 limit break. Well, level 2 overlimit.
That they give it levels?
There's a reason for that.
The above and beyond overlimit, I see.
Level 2 overlimit. Use right to use one bar, use anything else to trigger both. Level 2 overlimit allows you to deal more damage to fallen enemies.
Ah, so that's the reason.
Also, when 2 characters overlimit, they combine their skill symbols, but we don't have any skill symbols at the moment.
So basically, you knock an enemy over and you double overlimit to fucking unload.
Or you can have 2 people go into overlimit level 1 and just go ham.
True. I'm saying specifically if you knock something over, though.
Yeah.
That is the benefit of level 2.
Oh, man. All right.
I really like Judy in combat. Told ya.
What is she doing?
She's trying to fight, but as mentioned, the AI doesn't know how to use her in combat. Wait, is the mage not dead yet? Ooh, I'm getting kind of fucked up without a healer around. Yeah, that's your launcher.
You lose.
The problem is she won't know how to do any of her stuff.
This power will
So she's not great, is what you're saying.
You have to control Judith in order for her to be really good. Otherwise, she will just do 3-hit combos into uppercut into a midair arcane art. And I think you have to know the timing of all the skills to make real use of her. That's why she's a very hard to use character. But like all the combo videos you would see online for this game, they are all Judy.
Also, high skill floor and ceiling.
Yep. Great Lancer, you set out to strike down on the earth once again with determination and conviction. Lunagale. I think that's the thing she just learned. So her uppercut is her arcane art. She has
rise when I just refuse to land on the ground like a coward.
The skill set really enables you to do that, and I feel like it's the same for Judith. I just don't know how to like do it. Well, we could give her critical guard and magic guard, and everything else is automatically equipped. Yuri doesn't have a lot of base points. Oh, I kind of want strength 2 though. This dungeon is pretty dope though, just because of the whole setup for Judith. You said solo dungeon, but actually it's a dual dungeon.
A couple's dungeon, thank you.
Yep. What the hell just attack? Oh, what?
All right.
If you paid attention, you would have seen it fly behind the pillar. It flew right behind the column you were running into.
Nice. Whoa.
Yeah, I love how much she just launches shit and then does not follow up.
Yup.
One day, they'll program an AI that's actually decent at air attacks.
One day.
Maybe in a decade.
The problem with that is that it requires like X, Y, and Z orientation. So that might be like a huge headache to figure out.
To be fair, on the whole, the AI is relatively basic.
Guess we can do this.
Oh. Wow, that was incredibly lucky. What was that?
Nothing. I need to, curious as to who does her voice.
Ah, I see. I don't know, because I don't recognize her
I've
voice.
heard. I don't think she's gotten a lot of work.
But she does a really good job as Judith.
Yes, take a nice long nap.
I'm glad that they kept her voice because, man, it's really good. Oh, that's a Yuri weapon.
That's interesting. There's just a lot of unlisted. IMDb does not seem to have who voices her, or at least not named.
Also, I think I have to go over today because, oh boy, this is a bit of a dungeon. Allison Lee Taylor. Yeah, not a familiar voice. I only know her as Judith. Also, they call it a short sword, but
there,
Raven uses a katar, technically.
Looks like you guys have things under control.
Yuri!
Hey, what gives? Come on, lay off, will you?
Are you okay? Were you hurt?
Never been better. You worry too much. I thought I told you all to stay put for a while.
We found a ride.
What do you expect? We were worried about you.
Hey, just for the record, I wasn't worrying about him.
Yeah, sure, Rita, whatever.
Well, I, for one, was worried sick.
Yeah, right. Why would you bother coming all the way out here
Oh
anyway?
yeah, Lude, I don't know if you saw before, but we did get hats for the girls.
It's like this, see? The Don's having a fit, saying there's no way he'll let Barbos make a fool out of him. But I'm the one he sends to do his dirty work.
What do you think you guys are doing coming in this way?
Well, the front door was locked.
That's not the point.
Also, uh-oh.
And who might this lovely Critian be? Is she a princess?
By the way, can you guess Raven's trope?
Laying it on a little thick there,
scumbag.
old man.
Yeah.
This is Judith, and we were locked up together.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Carol.
I'm Estelise.
But we all call her Estelle.
Rita Mordio.
And I am the great...
Old man.
It's Raven.
Oh,
R-A-V-E-N.
he's a womanizer.
Raven.
Yup. He's an old man in a Tails game. I think Jade is the outlier.
You have to wonder
That's
about
because
people who
Jade
introduce
already has a
themselves like that.
boyfriend. Let's be real.
That didn't
Tell
quite
you,
have the
there's
zing I
a
was
lot of
looking
sexual tension between Peony and Jade.
And if anybody had any sense in the team here, they would immediately know what is going on between Judy and Yuri.
I think that'll do for now.
What an interesting bunch of people.
You're all fucking weirdos.
I like that description by Selena. Raven is the horn dog that also does not know what sex is.
Idiot.
It's funny because it's true in a
Judith,
way
what
you
were
wouldn't
you doing
think.
in a place like this?
I came to have a look at the Blastia.
All the way out here? Why?
I
I'm a researcher. Can't you see the
She was
glasses?
captured while she was on a sort of research trip.
Yeah, the
You
Critia
can tell
do
she's
like
a
their
researcher by the
research.
glasses.
And not the clothes.
Were you able to locate your Aqua Blastia?
Nope.
By
not this
the
time either.
way, we're still trying to do that. The lower quarter of the Empire capital has gone without water for weeks now.
I wonder if it's somewhere here in this tower.
Do you know how long they've had the runs? Oh, Jesus Christ.
That Judith isn't credited in English on IMDb.
Whoa, that's
Are
weird.
you all right?
Flynn? What's a lieutenant doing here all alone?
We're short on manpower. Besides, I had no idea how dangerous it would be.
Is everything going okay?
The Don told everyone the truth, so things have calmed down. There's no longer any worry of conflict.
Princess, where'd you get that hat? I feel like you got it at like some weird seedy bar.
My people have secured Rago's subordinates, and the Union has neutralized the town's mercenaries. All that's left is Barbos.
With his sick bazooka chainsaw sword.
Your Highness,
Okay.
it's terribly dangerous. So please stay here with Yuri and the others.
It's far too dangerous for you to go all alone. We're going with you.
No, I cannot permit that.
Hold up. We've got a bit of history with Barbos, so we're not about to throw in the towel after coming this far. Besides, I'm pretty sure Estelle's just gonna go after you anyway.
Yuri.
Very well. Then we'll go together.
I like that you saw the hat
There isn't much
menacing
time, and it
in
should be
before
safer this
Rita
way.
appeared.
Everything settled? Then let's go.
What is it, old man?
Nothing. Just thinking how you could really brag to your friends if you lived in a place like this.
What the fuck are you talking about, Raven?
Repeat, come on. I guess you too, old man.
You guess? What's that supposed to mean? Aren't you a little old for hide and seek? What's wrong with poking your head out every once in a while?
Oh.
These kids are really giving it a go. They could use your help every now and again.
If such a necessity arises, I shall interfere. No such necessity exists now.
You don't need a level 60 Sephiroth here.
All right.
Fucking
I know
Papa
you've got
Nier
your
being
own business
cryptic.
to take care of.
I do not have the time for these clowning antics of yours.
Oh?
Jeez, watch where you're pointing words like that.
The affairs of this world hold no interest for me.
I'm gonna ride a fucking meteor into it at this rate. What?
I don't know, man.
No,
Flynn's
you
not
get
even in the party.
You get that in Act 3. Oh.
Reunited, and it feels so good.
Flynn's part of the team. This wasn't in the original game.
How did he get in the team? Where did he come from?
He is Yuri's best friend. Also, the image isn't loading at all.
Where did he
What?
come from?
Why is the image not loading?
Go to title.
Knight Lieutenant. Already a lieutenant and at such a young age. He's a little wet behind the ears, but that's a good thing. Best buddy. Friends so close they'd think they were cousins. When one's in trouble, the other one comes running.
Please, they have no sexual tension. There's no romanticism between the two.
Proud and just, he's the shining star of the Imperial Knights. He's not fully trained, but his heart's in the right place. Oh my!
There's chemistry. That's what I meant. Chemistry between the two. There's zero chemistry. They are friends and nothing more.
Why did they not show his image?
You mean? Yeah, that's weird.
Knight Sword Spear. Sword that only a few knights can wield. It represents the spirits of the Imperial Knights. He has a stealth cut. Damn it! Yes, he's wearing the Raven can wear the helmet? Actually, wait a second.
Are you gonna give her any accessories? Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a second, like, wait a minute. We'll give her some shoes.
For her shoes.
Which is
she's wearing layered shoes.
Yeah, she has shoes as her offhand weapon, which is really funny now that I think about it.
You gonna give her one of her new titles?
Did she have a new title? I don't know, I like her as Blastia Hunter.
Why did she get Beautiful Lancer before Great Lancer?
Oh, we can give Flynn the grandpa glasses.
Now he looks like a nerd.
Everyone's a nerd here.
Speak for yourself.
What's up, Yuri? Is something wrong with your weapon?
No, I was just thinking about how different axes and swords feel to use.
No shit, Yuri?
Ah, you use both swords and axes, don't you?
Yeah, but my arts change depending on which I use. It's not a problem or anything.
They actually don't.
Well, I think you look cooler when you're using axes, Yuri. It makes you look stronger, too.
Really? I prefer Yuri when he's using swords myself.
That's a bias, Estelle.
Use one in each hand.
Give me a break.
Judy has good advice.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do that, you should probably swap out the sword for a dagger.
So I don't get what he's talking about. Like, axes and swords are very different weapons.
Yeah, that's why I'm sort of like, bruh?
Like, in every regard.
I don't know where we're supposed to go next. I think we're just supposed to keep going up. Rivet belt? I can't believe we're about to make Judy punk.
Yeah, Divine Hero, that's actually very common in the industry for women to voice, kids.
Oh yeah, Flynn is a half-caster. Except in the support type.
He's a paladin.
Oh, I don't know who to use here. Oh
no. I'd say let's replace Estelle with Rita.
That's what I was thinking too, but Estelle's got some really good buff magic.
And replace Flynn with Rita, whatever.
I might have to do that because we're.
We can have a couple of couples.
Actually, yeah, that still works, doesn't it?
Fun fact: one of my favorite bands originally started as Couple of Couples.
Ah.
Guess why they changed their name?
So Rita has a unique ability to boost her base level magic. Also, she could chain base arts and spells.
So this is a very necessary item.
Yeah, but I gotta grind that out later.
I would say you do that one next.
The problem
There's
is
like no reason not to do that one next.
Problem is base arts into magic, so it's her melee into a spell.
So you use a spear too.
Oh, do you know someone who also uses a spear?
Well, not quite. It just reminds me of some jerk.
Are you talking about that dragon rider?
Judy in her head. Lamau.
Yeah. Hey, don't you have something you need to tell me?
What? Me?
Yes. So where is the dragon freak now?
We got separated up on the roof. I'm pretty sure he wasn't too badly hurt.
Good, because I can't very well beat him up if he's already injured.
Yuri is very smooth when it comes to lying.
Whoa, that's the whole reason you came here?
No! I also can't forgive this Barbos guy for what he did. Abusing Blastia like that. Has he no shame?
A thought, have we put any accessories on Raven?
That's no reason to bring the princess along with you to a dangerous place like this. Flynn, why didn't you
cool.
stop
You could
her?
argue that the spear is the most common weapon.
My apologies. We must have missed each other.
Spears are good
Dawnrest.
and useful.
Yeah, the frequent use of swords in a Tales game is very weird.
It's not just Tales games, it's
JRPGs in general, yeah.
I would argue RPGs as a whole.
Because, like, a sword is a side weapon.
I mean, swords are very heavily romanticized.
So that's why she
is
panicked
the
and
thing.
chased after you?
That's why I like you're using an axe, because an axe is a very practical weapon. It is better sword in a way.
It's not Rita or Flynn's fault. I decided to come here
But
myself.
spear is the primary weapon of infantrymen.
I couldn't let you go all by yourself.
Or, you know, mounted riders.
Besides, I can't watch bad
that's
people
why you
doing
got
harm
pikes.
to others and simply let it happen.
Well, pikes, aren't pikes for grounds folks to fight mounted units?
Yes.
I agree.
I'm talking
Very well
about
said.
mounted units.
I know.
Okay.
Your Highness.
Technically,
Captain
in
Carroll,
a
don't let me
capacity,
down. I'm counting on your skills.
Judy should be using either like a very heavy pointed lance or a bardiche.
Yes, of course. Come on.
Let me tell you
Let's
about
go take
lance
that jerk to
couching.
school.
Yeah. And how I was never taught it in Mountain Blade.
I'm sorry,
I
but would you
learned
mind
it
keeping
and
the
I
background to
abused it.
yourself? We've got someone who might kind of explode if she knew.
Sure, I understand. That'll be best for both of our interests.
Was her voice different there?
I think so, actually. Touchy
You
subject.
think we might cut down on the battles a bit? This old man can't take it for much longer.
Really? We haven't been fighting any more than usual.
Yeah, but keeping up with your youthful pace is killing me.
Perhaps we should go with the pace of someone older and slower?
Who are you calling older and slower?
Don't worry, you're still young and full of life.
Ah, yes. I'm glad you understand me at least, Judith, honey.
He was the one who called
Judy is very good at pushing buttons.
People his age get sensitive about these things.
Also, this is bugging me. I don't think I ever looked at Raven's attachments. Oh, he just gets glasses. Fuck it.
Give him the glasses. Give him the glasses.
Oh, okay, fine.
They're perfect.
I don't
What
know.
are his titles?
I still like Rapide's glasses.
And glasses make everything better.
Fishy old man, trickster, and ranger. We have not seen Ranger yet. You come and go as you please. Your wit and adaptability have earned you the What? No, that's not a ranger at all. You're guarding an item, you motherfucker.
Sorry, but
A shame you
you're
cannot
going
back
bye-bye.
attack.
Doo-doo. God, the fucking owls.
Fuck that mage though.
The sign of victory. Okay. Yay! Good job.
I love that. That's so good.
I believe Estelle gets one with every new character.
Yeah, she had one with Rita, I know.
I believe she also gets one with Carol and Raven, but I have yet to do those.
It's good and adorable, and I love it.
Colonel, popular and highly skilled, he works tirelessly to turn his dreams into reality. The world is safer under his watch, I guess.
I don't know about that one.
Together again.
I can't believe I made that kind of mistake. I should have moved right then. Damn it!
What?
Somebody shut this old man up.
I think he got hit.
What mistake did you make?
Oh, you sweet girl. Thank you for listening. If I just met that pretty and hottie before Yuri, the two of us would be off together just...
Whoa!
I'm glad Raven understands the deal and is the only
I
one.
guess the old man couldn't care less about me.
Well, I'm glad you weren't hurt, Yuri.
Thanks.
I don't think that was a whoa.
That punch.
I forgot about this weapon. This weapon looks hilarious on
I love Weed Knife.
Yep, it is Weed Knife. It gives speed up and Hunter's Fang. Increases the speed of normal attacks during
I would
overload.
argue it should slow you down.
Increases the bonus for a green Fatal Strike. I have a lot of grinding to do over the weekend, don't I? Hubba-bubba.
Weed Knife.
Weed Knife, Weed Life.
Here we go.
Wait.
Exactly. Atlas Blade put it best. Dog isn't Weed Dog. Weed Knife disagrees forevermore.
Fuck this wizard, I guess. I think I set both Rita and Estelle to hit casters, which is really funny, actually.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week?
I should have got some cooking stuff. Oh, I forget. Do we have to do calibrations here?
Huh? It looks like a dead end.
No, it's not. Look, there's a ladder.
But we can't use that to get upstairs.
What do you mean? Just jump on
Maybe
it.
there's something we could do to bring it down, huh?
We need air.
Air?
Yes. If this conduction tube were supplying air, the ladder might be able to move down.
I still can't get over them using air as their
do we make that
magical MacGuffin.
How about you try
Yeah,
to
they
figure
should
out
have gone with
things
something like
yourself for
ether
once?
instead.
You don't know, do you?
You're not gonna get it until I really hit you for
Also,
once.
yeah, from this angle, her hat looks especially huge.
Wait, You mean all those other times you weren't hitting for real?
It is long. It is a long hat.
Cut it out, you two. Let's go and look for some way to get up there.
I remember this. This is kind of dumb. Ooh, here we go. Repeating Judith.
Is he also a member of your party?
Yeah.
Look, the wife's gotta like the dog.
Don't let it get to you.
I'm Judith. Nice to meet you. Hey, why is he letting Judith pet him?
Because he knows. He understands.
I'm a pretty girl too.
My.
Why doesn't he like me?
Aww.
He understands their relationship.
It's like, oh, you have Master Scent on you. I wonder how that happened.
Ooh, they look scary.
Fucking target the golem, goddammit!
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
I think 2 people actually fatal strike the golem.
Can you really? These are the threads that we...
I just discovered you could kill your own summon slime to acquire mushrooms and... Yup! That is a very desperate way to do it, but you could do it. Where was EXP share from? Oh, it's from the shield, so I can't really change her sub-weapon yet.
What does it do?
What? Oh, basically if she's not in combat, she gets the... She doesn't get like an EXP penalty for not being in combat.
Yo, that's real fucking lame that you need a skill for that.
Mm-hmm. Unlocked the air vents!
Got him.
What's the third one? Am I blind? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. And there we go. Oh my god, that's not the last one, is it? Yup. Whatcha?
Run.
Oh, damn it.
Bullshit.
Oh, hey, Flint's here.
Oh, is that what a surprise encounter does? It just scrambles your party?
Yep. Also, I missed it there. Flynn has Tiger Blade.
I'll fight you wherever you rise.
He's the guy to your loop.
It's a shame that Flynn is not as cool as Guy.
He really isn't, but I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, because Yuri is basically the Guy role. Oh my god, I'm so quiet!
So could you talk louder? I can't hear you over the gears!
Oh yeah, if we get a Dark Enforcer, we could get Tiger Blade too. Isn't this out of your jurisdiction, Flynn?
No, you.
That's what it means to be an
Also, fun story about Flynn's portrait. That's his Act 3 outfit.
Wait, it is? I missed it.
That's probably why they're not showing his portrait right now. Because if you notice, he has a...
Oh, yeah, that's very different.
That's really funny, actually.
It's almost like they jammed him in here just for this.
It's almost like people had a very big reception at the Act 3 big thing. So they decided to make Flynn a playable character. Oh my fucking god.
Ooh, nice moves.
Also, man, ooh. What was that? What was that skill? It's a arcane arc. Oh, it's a push attack. Interesting.
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
This power will make me stronger.
I do gotta admit, her skill up dialogue is not really that great. Also, I believe we have to do a puzzle to get this recipe, and we can miss this recipe. And if we miss this recipe, it is fucking gone.
Need a gel or anything?
My thanks, but you needn't worry about me. Focus on your surroundings instead. You never know where a foe might be hiding.
Why do you sound different here, Flynn?
I'll pay more attention. Why so
I'm sorry, could you guys talk a little bit louder? The gears are super loud.
Carol are perfectly at ease, though. I'm not around nights all the time, so I get nervous.
Just think
I'm afraid of getting arrested.
All right, thanks.
Look at me, I'm terrified of cops.
Oh god. Speaking of gels, I should probably reload the girls. I'll say, hey Carol, get in here, give us a nice aid smash. Oh, this puzzle, I remember this one being pretty dumb, actually. Get away from me, parrot!
Here we go.
You had popularity polls before. Do you remember where Judith ranked?
Let me hunt it down.
How are you already at MP, Judy?
You want revenge? Bring it!
They didn't balance out the new stuff compared to the main game, and it's really weird.
Raven is number 8.
In the female roles?
No, in the overall ranking.
Oh, okay. By the way, Estelle can equip a Horde in combat?
I still love that Yuri Lowell is in band tier.
Yup. That's why he's the best character. You're understanding why he's the best character, right?
It looks like this floor is set up the same way as the one below.
Let's see.
So that means we've got some gears to move.
Whoa, Flynn is Sam Riegel. Whoa.
Flynn is number 21.
I could see why.
What do you think they're protecting with all these different layers of devices?
And that's it.
Maybe it's just their pride as a guild.
Wow, Judy's not on there. I'm shocked. Because, like, I thought Judy would have been a slam dunk for one of, like, the female
to be fair,
leads.
This is the 2021 one.
Oh. I don't remember how we're supposed to do this.
And that was the overall ranking. Let me check the other ones.
Well, I guess I gotta fight this guy.
Don't get sloppy.
Oh my god. Hey. Concealed Wave feels kind of lame.
And just remember that Repeat is the second best mascot.
Man, I was just getting warmed
Who was the first again?
Poodle.
Hey, I learned something.
Bullshit.
To be fair, Hoodle was fresh as fuck.
Yeah. We have Void Attack now, so we could de-equip the Battle Sword. Oh, we need to get this. We need to learn this ASAP. This is important. This is important.
Yup.
Also, I want to get Sword up equipped and Void Attack. Oh god, this is gonna. I gotta change up my kit real bad to do this. What do I need for Sword up? I need 3. I guess I could.
I still find it weird that number 17 in the character poll is from Tales of Symphonia: Dawn of the New World.
Why?
I guess people really liked Emil Castagnier.
That's a name. How am I supposed to do this puzzle again?
And Sync was number 25.
Really? Sync was very meh to me. Oh, god damn it. Please stop! Wow, these fights are tearing me up. Holy shit. Oh right, I have combo up on this weapon. Fuck. Gotta remember that.
Oh, I feel so powerful.
What is auto medicine? A weirdo among weirdos.
Your spear
Oh,
fighting
thank
is
God.
good and your footwork is
It's
amazing.
properly balanced.
I love watching you fight, Judith.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Aren't all Critians more of the nerdy, scholarly type? More indoors than outdoors people?
Yuri's anti-book comments aside, is it true that the Kritia don't fight in battles?
It seems most of us don't like fighting very much.
So you're an exception?
A weirdo among weirdos, then.
How strange. I'd always thought it was normal to fight someone who was threatening you.
I mean, you're not wrong, Judith.
Really? Is that normal?
Sure, it's normal.
Totally normal.
I see.
It's real weird when they're on the same page.
Oh right, they sequence this out.
Like, really weird.
Wait, who's on the same page?
Judith and Yuri.
Oh, they're like fucking peanut butter and jelly. They are up in each other's grill.
One brain cell.
Gotta remember how to do this fucking puzzle.
I mean, that's not that surprising, Beowulf. Like, 14 is massively popular.
Wonder Chef, what the fuck are you doing in here?
He got lost. He's just, you know, trying to salvage it. Really, a salad?
I mean, the salad is good if you got the right dressing.
What kind of salad? There's a lot of different salads.
I've always felt like, much like how potatoes are a vessel for sauce, a salad is a vessel for dressing.
I disagree. It depends entirely on the salad.
Greens are good for you. Try them without dressing. No, that sounds awful. Increases
Finally,
agility.
it's time for the fruit salad. Yummy, yummy.
I like a good balsamic vinaigrette. The salad.
Salad.
I forget, do I have to hit this other fucking gear too? I don't think I have to, thank God.
I don't think you can.
Did something change here? I actually think we have to. But I don't remember. Ah, there we go. Tricky, tricky game.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Selnar, and it's weird that it's not mentioned anywhere.
Unlisted, and she apparently doesn't do much. Which is a shame, because I actually think she fits Judith, like, perfectly.
Yeah, she does largely bit roles, like a lot of, like, various characters kind of deal.
I also dig Judith's energies of like, oh yeah, I'm kind of like a goofy girl, but I'm also gonna fucking murder you.
She was apparently Marianne in Read or Die the TV.
I never saw the English version of that.
Same. Ah, yes, she played Cleopatra in Dante's Inferno, the video game.
What?
You know, the lady with the birth and nipples?
No? What?
Yeah.
I believe we got... Oh, we didn't.
Let's see, anything else you might know? The fuck is Lust Life?
Never heard of that. Well, we only need one person healed, so let's let the new boy heal someone.
Let's see, she was in Fists of the North Star, the Toki Saga, the Souther Saga, the Rei Saga, the Raoul Saga, and the Kaio Saga, all as various.
All as various.
Ah, she was the Lilithmon in Digimon Fusion Battles.
Didn't you, like, use Lilithmon a lot?
I used it a lot in the Cyber Sleuth games, yes. Because she had a piercing attack that was 3 times in damage, and she had the highest int stat of any Digimon in the game.
Damn it.
So she would wreck shit.
Yes, we can do this.
Oh, that's a lot of wizards.
Oh yeah, she was additional voices in Lightning Returns.
Oh, it's now learned nurse. She's now the better healer. Wow, 3,500 damage.
Ah, I see. She was Melania Trump in For I Have Sinned.
Yeah.
Wait, like the Trump?
Next week?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that was a voice credit role you could have.
Yeah, she's not really done anything particularly notable since.
So
she was the narrator in Pretty Cure 5. Yeah, most of her notable stuff was 2011, and she just seems to be doing less and less over time.
Is Dante's Inferno the video game where Satan fights with his dong out?
Yeah, it's the one where you fucking DDR to save souls.
Oh, that sounds incredibly lame.
But yeah, no, one of the boss fights is Cleopatra, and she births demons from her nipples.
Oh, that game sounds terrible.
It is. It's genuinely bad. Ask Bear about it sometime.
Rita learned a new skill. Oh, she learned Stalagmite, I think. I don't think I ever see Rita use Stalagmite now that I think about it.
Yeah, as Selnar said, she births scythe-armed babies from her nipples and throws them.
Why?
Yeah, you can forgive Judas for the big sin.
The bottom of the tower looked ancient, but the top is new.
It would seem someone built it onto a structure that was already here.
I had no idea there were any towers in this area. I wonder when it was built.
Well, judging by how new the top looks, I'd say it was pretty recent.
Do you think Barbos built it?
The Blood Alliance is one of the bigger guilds, but even they couldn't build something like this.
I mean, Atlas, it depends on how much money you
He must
have.
have been putting up the funds.
I also gotta say, like,
That would make sense.
the elf design in this game is one of the rare ones that I really like. Just because they really have fun with the ears. This is like the 4th time we're doing this puzzle, isn't it?
Yep, they really want to hammer it home.
Let's eliminate them.
And this was just before they stopped putting enemies in puzzle rooms. 5,000 damage on that.
Yeah, you just fucking wrecked that bitch. Yeah, how does it feel to be using weapons that are closer to your level?
I don't want to because I want the skills, but it's nice. But also, I'm stacking a lot of weapon power-ups. I have, what is it? I have Sword 1, Sword 2, so that's 15% more damage on swords. Or 15% more damage in general. Then I have a sword boost, which I don't know the exact metric of how much damage it does. Spike Hammer. Comical in nature.
I mean, Selnar, I disagree about it being a perfectly fine game because even without the edginess, it is aggressively mediocre.
I mean, that was about that era of games, wasn't it?
What?
That was about that era of games, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is an aggressively edgy God of War play.
Here we go.
I think even when Judith is not great when handled by the AI, I always keep her on the team just because I really enjoy her voice acting. Nobody connected with that!
Like this? Yay! What was that? Finish that one.
To be fair, I also have a very low opinion of God of War in general, so... As someone who is just horrendously addicted to character action games.
Okay, but how do you feel about Marlo
Bayonetta.
Briggs in The Mask of Death?
It's kind of shitty, actually.
Yeah? But
It is not aged gracefully, let's say that much.
What am I supposed to do here? They opened up this for a reason, but I don't know why.
That's amazing, Selnar. I'm genuinely impressed.
Did I have to do this one first? Yes.
Yep, and now you do the other one.
I believe this should be the last puzzle, though, with how elaborate it is.
What?
There we go.
Oh, there we go. That's super awkward.
Yeah, a little bit. I remember this tower very elaborately, but for some other reason I remember it moving. But I might be confusing it with Tales of the Abyss. Fuck! You dick!
Got him.
Sorry if I hurt you.
No, don't fucking...
So, man, what are those mage outfits?
Oh, some of the outfits get a little silly for the NPCs. Oh, I know why we're doing, like...
Bouncing?
What are you looking at?
I wish I could bounce.
Estelle, come on! Why do you care about that?
She's locked to the ground.
Let's eliminate them.
She wants it.
She wants some aerial combos too, damn it.
Yeah, I could admit. Oh, damn it, I'm in trouble.
Shall I heal you?
Oh yeah, I also figured out why we're doing so much damage on the last hit. Is because we're also boosting full combos. Estelle, could you use like nurse or something?
Nope, Judith is just gonna have to apple gel it up.
No. Estelle finally did it.
After Judith apple gelled it up.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Oh god, we are using so much MP right now. Jesus fuck. Ooh, new weapon for I keep wanting to say Jade, god damn it. It's Raven!
For Jeff.
No, this is not Jeff Enduro.
True, he's more of a Dave.
I can kind of agree with that.
Daven.
Also, if I remember right, I believe Judith is about the same age as Yuri. Halberd. Versatile spear used by many armies. Requires time to be skilled at using it. That's not wrong.
I mean, I'd argue that's also a nice... How old is Yuri?
I think Yuri's 21. Warrior symbol. Increases physical attacks. How does it do that? Oh, it is an actual increase in attack. Judith is 19. About there.
Really? 19? I disagree.
Yeah, more like a hard 25.
I was gonna say that's a hard fucking 19 if ever I saw it.
Wow! Judy just assassinated a bird.
Granted, ages in anime are complete nonsense anyway.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Since this game has a jump button, you're no longer like forced to jump in the air if you use up tilts.
Yeah, exactly, Nave. I thought she was like mid-20s. Which I also thought Yuri was like mid-20s.
Just gonna squeak around that. Oh, we're not given a heal before the boss fight.
Back again, yes, stubborn punk.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hey, the core in that sword. Is that the core to the Aqua Blastia?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Why is a water blastia providing electricity?
These fools don't know when to give up. Capua Nor, Dongrest, and now all the way to Gasfarost. I've always hated kids.
To be fair, I also hate
Barbos,
kids.
this has gone on long enough. Save what's left of your honor and give up.
You think our honor's gonna be here, ma'am?
The knights will be here any moment. Any further resistance is futile.
That's right, you're finished.
Oh, this is far from finished. I put 10 years into building Gasforost's spire, and while it stands, nothing can stop me. And with that man in the Empire wrapped around my finger, I was able to build my magnificent Blastia!
It's a chainsaw and a helicopter and a bazooka!
That man.
Whoop! Gotta get out of here!
You think I'm just gonna let you waste the lower quarters core like this?
Whee!
Oh, it won't go to waste. I'll use this to eliminate Whitehorse, and then I will be leader of the guild.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
He still thinks nepotism exists.
Then the Empire is next. With this power at my disposal, the very world will be mine.
I do like the pistons on the sword, though. This is very much me deflecting being wrong.
And I'll start with you. Begone, worms!
Is everyone all right?
That sword is gonna be a problem.
Problem? Is that thing even legal?
No!
It is very powerful.
The Blastia seems to be working just fine.
Should you really be blowing up your own tower?
What's wrong?
You haven't won yet.
All right, playtime's over. Time to wipe Dongrest off the map.
Don't you? I thought you wanted to rule the guilds. By the way, who's a special boy?
Get down.
Oh, look at this fancy sword.
What?
I do like the fact that this was at least foreshadowed.
That Duke is a bastard.
No, Jade was like, hey, these kids are trying real fucking hard to save the world. You wanna, like, step in for a second? And then Duke was like, sure.
What happened to not
But
having
one
any
second.
time or interest?
Hey, that's...
Rita, never mind that.
Piece of crap!
I'm a little sad you don't fight the chainsaw
Looks like
sword.
the tables have turned, Barbos.
So, all that fancy wisdom and the power of the Blastia were nothing but a sham.
Still, we get this monster hunter weapon.
Start that I'd have to depend on my own
I'm
strength.
glad you thought the same.
Take up your swords!
You know, he was so much easier to deal with when he was all drunk on power.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than an enlightened idiot.
I am the only man to stand as Whitehorse's equal in battle. Now you will know the power of Barbos the Stormblast! And
I'm sorry,
his
the Stormblast?
Blood Alliance!
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Final boss of Act 1.
You see, it's because his farts are so powerful.
The final boss is a problem.
You'll rue this. Go on, get out there, kid. Get up!
I'm gonna take you thugs down.
You little punks are nothing to
So
me.
what is the thing you need to do?
Cut off the reinforcements.
Like this?
That's it?
Yup. That's it.
That's mercifully simple.
It's actually really easy considering we could also just use concealed blade in order to just like slobber knocker it. Like it just turns it off.
I mean, it's something you should be doing anyway, so it's just so trivial.
Yep.
You'll never beat me.
And now the actual problem of the fight, since we didn't have a means of fucking, you know, restoring our supply? Oh. We don't have repeat, we don't have item throw. Fuck! Now to kill the reinforcements, which should be really. Oh, I don't have MP either. Oh, Rita handled all the wizards.
I mean, there can only be one, really. That's how wizards work.
And now we can get on with the actual fight, which I believe. Oh, this is ass.
What?
I'm out of orange shells.
Oh.
I had 15 when I started this venture.
I'll blow you away.
Oh my god.
His constant stuns are bullshit.
That just wasted my entire overlimit, didn't it?
Yep.
Oh, I'm on the ground. Who's available to get me up off the ground, guys?
It's kind of fucked they don't give you restoratives.
They do, but we'd have to walk all the way back down on the tower. Ooh, I should probably do a thing. Man, I don't remember this guy being so nimble. Ooh, he has a lot. He is the final boss of an area.
And she is already out of TP.
I thought we were dead. Concentrate.
The recovery frames from this combo finisher are ridiculous.
You're gone.
I have to keep going.
Oh, that was bad.
I'm okay. All right. Is that the best you can do?
Wait, did he just say the evil eye?
Yep.
Oh, we are running low on healing items. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, the problem right now is that our damage engine is out of TP. I'm gonna do something here. There we go. That should cause Rita to use the rest of her stuff.
Rita, what are you doing?
I have no idea. God damn it.
How much health does he have left?
I think we'll get the base thousands. There we go. We were just really ill-prepared for that fight.
Should I finish him
It's
off?
fine. It didn't seem super threatening.
Demon Bone.
Congrats on your orange shell.
Running all through my butt.
Ooh, that's nice.
When do you get item throw?
It's one of the items I wanted to level up on grinding, but we didn't get like any time. There was a vendor, but that was going all the way down, Olga.
Your henchmen
I didn't want to do that.
You. That's it, Barbos. It looks like you were the fool who didn't know when to give up.
Also, welcome to the stream.
Perhaps you were right.
Then you'll surrender.
I won't be humiliated any more than this. Yuri, was it? You remind me of Whitehorse in his youth.
Oh, they're just putting it out there, aren't they?
There is spitting image.
Wow.
Hope you're not saying I'm gonna end up like that old man. Not exactly something to look forward to.
No, it is not.
like the dawn. Sooner or later, you will make great enemies in this world. And then that world will consume you whole. Regret, sorrow, and despair will hound you all the way to hell. And I will be waiting there for you.
Do you appreciate Barbos as this, like, powerhouse of a villain? And then he just takes his own life. End of Act 1.
His sword was still vibrating.
That's because the machine was still technically working. It was just actually damaged. Yeah, kind of sour grapes, huh, team?
I'm so glad the core is safe.
Yeah, we were doing all of this just so that the common folk of the town could have some fresh water.
Wow, the Aqua Blastia core is so small.
So we've got your core back. That takes care of one problem.
Yes, but we weren't able to take Barbos into custody.
Because he died.
Yes. That alone is quite regrettable.
Hey, we didn't see the body.
What are you talking about? A creep like that is better off... Ow!
Besides, I think it's too early to say anything's been taken care of.
Yeah, I have to find out if this thing even works anymore.
Blastia cores don't break all that easily.
Huh. Bet you didn't know that, did you, Raven?
Huh.
Jeez, what is up with that guy? Just showing up whenever he wants.
You're one to talk, Rita.
Takes all kinds, I suppose.
He probably headed back to Dongrist. I'm sure we can find him if we need to.
I'll go on ahead as well. I left my people with a considerable amount of work. Your
Dog,
Highness,
will you let me pet
if you
you?
would please accompany me.
Can't I stay with everyone a little longer?
I really like this hat, though.
We'll look after your unreasonable princess a little longer. Isn't that easier for you too? We'll make sure she gets to Dongrist.
Very well. But in exchange, I ask that you take the utmost caution. Absolutely no detours, okay?
Flynn, I am gonna grind so much.
Alright, alright.
And I don't mean with Judith.
Then I take my leave, Your Highness. Until we meet again in Dongrest.
Thank you, Flynn.
In the meantime, I must rest my dawn.
Why do you look so sad? Are you okay?
I was just thinking. I still owe that creep Dedeki a good beating.
We never did see the actual thief, did we?
You got the Blastia back. Isn't that enough? Why chase after some stupid thief?
Yeah, I guess you're right. If I ever cross paths with him, though, he's in for a surprise.
It's not a detour if I just spin around outside and go to Heliod in order to heal for 15 hours.
Huh. Why do you have to go and say that?
Because game recognized game, Yuri.
Hey, come on already. Let's get back to Dongrest.
Well, I will take my leave from you here.
Off to meet up with your partner?
Partner? Who do you mean?
We'll be operating individually from now on. That way we won't interfere with each other's work.
I see. Well, see you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only got Judy for this area.
And that's it?
For now. Save game up until this point. Yeah, let's see where they drop us off. I hope in a place where I could grind. It is not.
Look, the Knights have come back.
I'm innocent, I tell you. This is a plot by the Knights to destroy the Council.
Oh, I might go a little bit longer. Because there's actually a really good plot beat, I think.
He doesn't know when to quit, does he?
Where's Flynn?
I can't make him out from here.
Let me check the guide to see if it's exactly where I think it is. Yes, this is the scene I want to see. And I'm actually glad you're here to see it, Torpo.
Good.
You must not be taken in by the Knights. They only plan to crush this town once you've all been lured into a false sense of safety.
On the honor of the Imperial Knights, I swear that we would never perpetrate such disloyalty.
He doesn't have the glasses, son of a bitch!
The Empire and the Union have joined in a treaty of friendship.
Because he's no longer part of the party.
Impossible.
Yeah.
At this moment, Don Whitehorse and His Highness Yoder are in council together. It's only a matter of time until it's made official.
But how? I thought that cursed Alexei was tied up in other matters.
Yes. It is true that our Commandant could only make a brief appearance before returning to the capital.
Then, on whose authority?
My authority.
No! This can't mean my plans have been ruined by this boy!
Yeah, the JRPG hero.
God, her hat looks ridiculous.
You were so hung up on that.
This will put
So
an end to the
big.
suffering of the people of Capua Nor as well.
Here's hoping the next magistrate they get is more of a stand-up guy.
Impossible.
I will do what I can to make sure a worthy person is chosen when I get back to the castle.
To the castle? You mean you're going back to the capital, Estelle?
Yeah, I kind of have an actual job to do, kid.
Yes. With Rago gone, the rest of the castle should have returned to normal.
But you don't really want to go back.
What do you mean?
I can see it in your face.
No,
Well, you should do what suits you best. You've made up your own
I don't
mind,
know
right?
if what it is, but like the mouths haven't been like moving for dialogue at many points, and it's weirdly off-putting.
I will go back.
Don't worry about it.
I don't want Flynn or anyone else to have to worry about me anymore.
It's gonna be lonely without her, won't it, Repeat?
I like that little point from Yuri's perspective.
Dog glasses. Now, before we get to the scene, supposedly if we go to the pub on the right, we get a reference. I don't... We have to go inside the pub? If you go to the tavern on the right side, you'll see a reference for the game's composer. Not quite sure what they mean, though. Huh. Somebody smarter than me probably...
Go in the back room?
Sorry?
Go in the back room.
Oh, hang on a second. Come on. They didn't list any details here. They just said go to the bar and you'll see a reference. And I'm like, what?
Also, there was someone up at the bar, too.
Oh, I talked to that dude at the bar, don't worry.
You mean the bartender or the dude at the bar?
Both. The piano. Maybe, actually. Yup, there it is.
Yup, that's him.
Mm-hmm. Motoi Sakuraba.
Yup.
He also did Star Ocean 3.
He's done a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's just mainly where I remember him from, because that's where I was looking for the worst song in that game that I have a fondness for.
He also goes back quite a ways.
So if we stay at the inn, I believe we get the scene that I really like.
God, he did Granada? Okay. I knew he did Soul Feast.
Okay, we may have to let the scene breathe.
Did El Viento? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
Hey, that was
Just
Wolf Team.
let me sleep.
Rago! He...
What did Rago do?
They say he used his standing in the council to reduce his charges. It looks like he's gonna get off with only a minor drop in rank after everything he did.
Okay, so
This has gotta be a
Sakuraba's been
joke.
working with Wolf Team since '89.
Let the scene breathe, Torpo.
It's not a
Just
joke.
saying.
It's the truth.
So this is how the Empire works now, huh? Damn it, this is not funny.
What do we do, Yuri?
I don't know.
How can he not get punished? Wait, if we tell Estelle, maybe she can do something about it.
Hey, don't go giving the princess too much trouble. Damn it.
Baby, let's get
What's
extra
Flynn
legal.
doing anyway? I wonder if he's at his post right now.
Parted with everyone. What do you think a
Flynn
guy...
to stab us in the back.
Doesn't anyone knock anymore?
How do you knock with a tent?
You knew I'd be coming.
Ah,
That
there it
outfit.
is.
As of today, I've been assigned the post of captain.
So, the birth of the Flynn Brigade, huh? Looks like I've been one-upped again.
If that's how you feel, you should come back to the Knights. You'd be able to...
Also, his sword gets really stupid looking from here on out.
Don't waste your breath. Congratulations on making captain.
Thank you. You didn't come down here to celebrate my promotion.
No, I didn't.
It's Rigaud, isn't it? Appropriating Nor Harbor for his own purposes, committing treason by his collusion with Barbos.
I'm glad that Flynn isn't stupid.
Add to this stealing from the populace and the extermination of even his own people, simply because he didn't like them. The people he killed were either fed to monsters, or sold to those who will pay money for corpses.
Sick bastard.
Let's
That he
get
should be
extra
able
legal,
to do
baby.
those things and not have to answer for them. The authority of the council is far more powerful than I'd imagined. I thought with this promotion to captain that I'd gotten a bit closer to my goal, but I have to face the fact that the law can't even punish a single person like Rigaud.
Yeah, it's almost like the laws exist to benefit those who are in power.
You know it doesn't end here. You'll climb even higher until you can make the right changes.
True, but many people will continue to suffer in the meantime, needlessly. When I consider that,
It's almost like
Don't go flying
reform
off
from
the
the
handle and
inside doesn't
smacking him
work.
around.
Mm-hmm.
The progress you made would all be for nothing. If he's above you, you go even higher, and then...
Yes. Someday I'll create a legal order that treats everyone with equality. I have to.
By the way, I don't think it's ever mentioned until the end of the game, but that jewel in the center is Flynn's Blastia.
Good. And I'll do things my own way.
Yuri?
How would you go about punishing the villains that the law can't touch?
Murder.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Hell yeah, let's lynch Rigaud.
I don't think there's a lynching, because a lynching usually involves
It
a
seems
mob.
I may have gotten a little careless when I thought Alexei wouldn't be around. Flynn Scifo, that impertinent upstart. This is a grudge I won't soon forget.
I love the setup for, like, this villain for Flynn that's going to be a menace for him through the rest of the game.
I will bring down the full authority of the council on you.
Murder.
Hey, Torpo.
What the?
Yeah, let's get extra legal.
It's you. Do you intend to harm me? I'm a member of the council, you know.
You know, this is like the farthest you could be from the Empire. It's very dark at night, and you've pissed off a lot of people.
Hell, the people here
I
hate
could
the
crush
Empire.
you with a single command.
Can
You
you?
won't
You
get
get
away
command.
with this.
The laws and the council may have let you go, but I'm afraid I can't do that.
I'm glad I used this sword for this.
It's pretty good.
I was so close. De Nomos.
I feel like Yuri let him off easy, really.
Yeah. There's a lot of reasons why people like Yuri Lowell. The main reason, he gets his hands dirty. And that's why everyone calls him Anime Batman.
Please. Batman comes from a place of
Power.
privilege.
Yeah. Also, I really like the scene with Rapide.
Reason Batman is untouchable is because he's rich.
Yuri earned the Vigilante title. So this is a misnomer. They translated this wrong, actually. That's supposed to be, the title is supposed to be One Who Knows of Sin. So basically, he is an accomplice to Yuri.
Yeah, just like accomplice would have been fine.
That's why it's that's why I say it's a mistranslation. So yeah, Rago's a corpse in the river now.
I still say he got off easy.
All the villains are dead.
It's too bad we gotta split up.
Please come visit the castle anytime.
He'll really come if you say that.
What? Didn't she just invite me?
As I said before, this game subverts a lot of tropes. I'm really glad Yuri doesn't, like, let people fuck around like that.
Huh. Idiot.
With the treaty, it'll become easier for guild members to enter the capital.
That's right.
Princess,
and there's always
we
more
should be
of the
going.
council.
Yeah, like this guy.
Yes. I promise to do what I can about Rago, to see that he gets the punishment he deserves.
Also, man, look at Rita here.
Princess, you should know.
What?
Rita's really sad that her girlfriend is leaving.
You see...
We'll
You gonna tell her or not?
I'll tell him on the cart ride.
Lord Rago has not been seen since last night. We do not yet know the details. His whereabouts are being investigated as we speak.
What could this mean?
Maybe he got scared and ran away. Well, I
Well,
guess
that's not
I'll be
too
going
far off
too.
from the truth.
I want to check out stuff like those air crinic.
You got scared of living.
When I finish my analysis, I'll pay a visit to the capital too.
You know, I feel like the hat actually lends
I'm
to this
looking forward
cutscene.
to it. Okay then. See ya.
There's a reason why I was glad that the girls get the hat. The hat's very good in cutscenes. Like, I don't know if you could get the black fedora by this
And
point,
Carol,
but it
where will you
looks
go from
fucking
here?
slick on Yuri.
I want to start up a guild with Yuri.
That sounds like a good idea.
Where is he anyway?
Cliffsair. No. Bitter Dance is a bad song, and that's why I love it.
Your
I need to
Highness.
listen to Bitter Dance now.
It's pretty bad. But I like it a lot.
Sorry, I'm ready now.
Shouldn't I go get Yuri?
No. I wouldn't want to wake him.
Aww.
All right.
Yeah, it's like he was up all night or
This is
something.
it.
Yeah. I hope we see each other again.
Man, wouldn't it be wild if the game just ended here?
Oh man, this song's goofy as shit.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? That song is
Yuri,
also sampled
are
in
you
like
awake?
another JRPG song, the vocals specifically.
Estelle and Rita already took off.
Repeat just sitting there like, stay cool, man. Stay cool. They don't know anything yet, man.
Oh.
I
If
hate
you
it because
hurry,
it
you
just
might
makes me want
still
to
be
listen
able
to a
to catch her.
different song that is much better.
I can meet them anytime I want.
It's
Jeez,
Shudder from
Yuri.
the Einhander soundtrack.
Fine, if that's how you're gonna
Interesting.
be.
Even if I did go, it would just make it harder for them to leave.
I didn't realize Yuri's boots were reinforced on the bottom. What? Man, I am just not gonna stop tonight, aren't I?
Yuri!
Apparently not.
Whoa!
Carol, any idea what that thing is?
No, I've never seen anything like that before. It's coming down!
Come on, Carol.
What? Hey, wait!
One mess after another.
Just when I get to relax, I get dragged into another mess.
Yuri, fate really is out to get you.
Hey, it's not all my fault. You had a role in this too.
I mean, yeah, Nate, he did the right thing, but he still did kill a
Monsters and
man.
got arrested by knights before I met you.
Like I said, Yuri is just a guy. And that's why he's the most interesting protagonist in the scenario.
Keep moving.
Right.
Because he doesn't have special abilities, but he puts so much on his shoulders. Also, this bitch.
What is going on here?
Clipping.
Protect
I know,
Yuri.
right? I was looking at that too.
Look!
Is that-
This way, foul fiend! Why is it just ignoring us?
I love the Apple Mage.
Ah, yes, my favorite
Is
character.
it coming for
Geraldo
me?
of Riviera, the Witcher.
The Commandant. But why is he here?
Oh, hey, Wesker.
Our finest knights. I am left with no choice. We will stop this beast with the help of Heracles.
What?
Yuri, wait! There's nothing more you can do!
You expect me to stand by while that thing makes a snack out of Estelle?
The insipid poison of this world must be purged.
It talks!
It can speak! Who are you? Yuri!
Okay, bye.
Well, it did get shot. By a big fucking set of oh my god!
Is that like a fucking mobile fortress or something?
Yeah!
What is that?
Heracles!
Whoa! We gotta get out of here!
I'm going to leave the city and continue my journey.
Yo, wait! The Empire brought a fucking gun tank to this?
What do you mean?
To the city
If you're
that
going back
hates
to the
them?
capital,
Yeah.
You shouldn't keep Flynn waiting.
Why did it just
It's for you
happen
to
to be
decide.
here?
Then
I would like to see Rigo's body just floating along the river in this scene.
I was kind of thinking that might happen, actually.
I want to continue the journey as well.
Well, then let's ditch the Empire. Come with me, with my hands stained with blood.
Now that's what I wanted to hear.
What was that cutesy little wink?
Look, Yuri's got to try to be a swab motherfucker when everything is exploding around him.
Judith?
Hey, look who's here.
Don't! It's too dangerous!
Look who's talking.
I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
Come on, quickly!
My, you're a stubborn one.
Oh yeah, she's like that.
Why is it taking off?
The poodle will always demand your attention.
Yuri! Lady Estellise! Wait!
Here comes the cavalry.
That's convenient.
Later, loser.
I'm sorry, Flynn. I
No, you see,
realize
this is a
now I
metaphor.
can't just go back to the capital. There are too many
Yeah.
things I still need to know.
I remember seeing this scene and thinking this is Flynn's villain arc origin.
Surely after returning to the capital, you can...
The voices of the people suffering in Nora Harbor never reached the capital. I won't achieve anything if I'm not willing to approach these problems head on.
It really is a shame that Estelle is this idyllic noblewoman.
I've come to realize that during my travels. That's why I have to keep going.
The most unbelievable thing in this game is that Estelle is a good person.
Your Highness!
Flynn, get this core back to the lower quarter.
Yuri!
I won't be going back to the capital anytime soon. I'm going to start up a guild.
Oh, I'm also a wanted man for two instances of
Give my regards
murder.
to Hanks and everyone else.
So
It's fine if
yeah.
nobody knows he's a free man.
Yuri!
A guild? So that's what you meant by doing things your own way.
Yeah, I finally made up my mind.
That's fine, but what about Princess...
Also, you say metaphor. The widening gap between Yuri and Flynn.
Take care, Flynn.
Yeah, it's symbolism, you see.
Yuri!
The irreconcilable gap between the two of them now.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I should have talked to you first, but here's to our new guild, Carol.
It's almost like this game is very well written.
Right!
They're going their own way at this point.
All right, let's go. If we hang around here
Yuri's
much longer,
finally made
some
up
of
his
those
mind.
knights are bound to come after us.
And all it took is an 8-year-old and this banger of an elf.
This elf to bang, yes.
Also Estelle.
I mean,
It's
Estelle's been a
so-
very...
Go ahead.
Estelle's been a very positive influence on Yuri.
It's wild that Estelle is such a good character, but also not the love interest. It's so crazy.
She's also basically the one that unifies the party outside of Judith.
The monster that attacked Dongrist.
That huge flying monster actually talked, right? You ever heard of a monster like that?
I've never seen or heard of anything
New overworld theme, by the
I
way.
don't think anybody in the Hunting Blades has.
Man, first that thing at Karabakram and now this. The world's just full of surprises. I don't care how many lives you have, it wouldn't be enough to fight that thing.
Yeah, not even I feel like taking on a monster like that.
We'll save here and call it an evening. It's a good grind. It's a good stopping point so I could get some fucking grinding done.
Yeah, also, we have gone super late.
We had to see that scene though, Torpo. We had to.
I mean, we had to see all of them in sequence. It would have felt weird otherwise.
Yeah, like, I would have felt real bad if I stopped there and didn't show you, like, the pivotal moment of Yuri.
And yeah, Carol is 12. I feel like Repeat is older than Carol.
I think he is, actually. But yeah, that's like the big moment of Yuri, is just like that moment of nothing fucking works, I'll make it work.
Repeat is 4, really?
Actually, yes, because the prequel for this takes place when Yuri was still a knight, so that was like 4 months ago, and Repeat is like a pup.